Not gonna die.
No, but Care's coming around to...
Oh,
BYF!
Oh, a big sneeze. That was fun.
Nice play.
That's an amazing clip moment.
Wow.
Always fun to sneeze, isn't it, huh? Horizontal. And other streaming tools.
I don't think he's gonna make it.
I will be surprised. There will not be much of his ship left if he survives this.
All right. Check on YouTube and stuff and things. Hey, Taro. Already here. Look at you.
No, he's not on fire. His engines are out.
Taro, can you hear the sound effects from the words playing? Just curious.
Now he's got to use it immediately. Nope.
Oh, there he goes.
Early first kill for Resin.
All right, let's pop this chat out.
Look at Fatsy. Fatsy's going for it on the Des Moines.
Yeah, he is. They can see it coming. He knows he's there. This is not a surprise.
Yep, yep.
Mr. Drogan, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by at the beginning. Wow, look at you. Let's test YouTube, make sure that's working okay. Hey, it is. What do you know? Alrighty then. Now we need to get Rumble and Twitter. Rumble and Twitter going. You just want to confirm them. Love it, dude. Love it. Ooh, Katy Perry time. Haven't heard this one in a long time. No complaint from me, though.
There goes Mosfa. Nope. That's big 6.
They lost this. They lost somebody they couldn't lose.
Why? You have a problem with Katy Perry? Then you got a problem with me.
Yep, I'm watching them.
Zach.
I'm watching them. I'm watching them.
Ah, that's the music video. I see, I see.
Fatsy's gonna slide into another one.
Dorifto.
Get words going again. Oh crap. Duh. I have to what am I thinking? Overplayed in your community for years? Got it. I was played for quite a while. Katy Perry's got a good song, good tune. And I think she came on at the right time in the 2000s. You know what I mean? Like,
oh, yeah, he is. He's about a third of a kilometer, maybe a half a kilometer.
let's see. Profile.
If I'm big boy, I feel like I probably have to sell my soul to get.
And let's pop out this chat.
Big Boys Des Moines. I'm sure he brake checked and wasn't expecting it. Also, here comes some
like 2 other singers, but there would be swift reaction if you mention their names. Forklift is the big word. Can you guys hear the sound effects from words on stream? I'm curious.
I can't believe Hume is still alive.
Hey, Von Broik.
Shocking. It's coming down to
Okay, time to get the beacons lit on Discord. Yes, you can. Are they too loud? Or are they okay audio-wise, volume-wise?
He's gonna get it, but he can't die. Actually, if he gets
I need to go to my dashboard. I forgot to double check that Discord was connected properly.
Who made that man a gunner?
There
I
we go.
didn't, sir. He's my cousin.
Oh my goodness.
Just under the song. Perfect. I don't know why, but I just thought of it today. Why do I have a separate window for words on stream when I could have it as another tab on Firefox? Because Firefox, the sounds from Firefox only apply to Twitch. They do not go through on YouTube, Rumble, Kick, X, right? So I don't know why I never thought about, like, just put it over there. Because I'm a derp, that's why. That's why.
In more competitive, players like to hold their radar that they need it. That might actually bite Big Six in the
All right. See if chat can wake up here. As I close some of my windows. I have 2 of that. I don't need 2 of that.
Look at FIFA going into the Thunderdome against Viles Gumo.
I love this play. I love everything about
What's this? Good. Okay. We're just down to there.
The Harugumo here, though.
EGIF. This actually was leftover tune from Friday stream, which would then make sense as to why we're hearing TGIF today.
There's the radar. Viva's ready for this shot. He has to be ready with the HE in the barrel.
Yep.
There it is.
There it is.
He gets it.
Good kill. Good kill.
Big kill. Both teams ticking up a cap. TWA on very, very shortly. They're trying to get
Just give me a few moments, y'all. I need to check on the rerun PC.
And points moving up. And points gonna punch him out right here.
Yep. Well, he's gonna burn out anyway, but yeah.
Just like that, we're 30 seconds. 30 seconds from a TWA win here. A game that Resin had almost clawed back into. Eagle Lance coming to D.
I mean, he has to.
And that's the game. Wow.
Yeah. Well, unfortunate for them.
Well, now you don't have to worry about the song anymore because it's pretty much done.
Right in the middle of the ship, it broke his back. He saw the torpedo. He said, "Crap!" Pop the engine boost, and then boop.
A single, everybody's bombs falling everywhere. Eminon's
A
trying.
couple more things.
Not gonna get it.
Nope, he gets Dutch ovened.
Hey, I heard that right. You guys finished it, Sir Dixie, with invert. Nice.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and mark this as an air swing.
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen,
I'm gonna update things while I'm thinking about it.
we're going to fast forward to that now. We don't need any more of that crap. Oh my goodness. Okay. Are we ready to go? I think we are. We're early, everybody. We're early. Let's go. Welcome, everybody. Happy Sunday. It's our last worship stream of the year. Think about that for a second. It's our last worship stream of the year. I should have made that the title. Oh well. Too late now. It is what it is. How we all doing today? You guys having a good weekend so far? You recovered from Christmas yet? All the feasting and everything like that? I don't know. I'm working on it still myself. I am definitely still working on it myself. But you know, one thing that we are not working on anymore, and I'm so excited to be able to share with all of you guys, thanks to so many of you guys. Xanda giving a sub to the community. Thank you for doing that. How you doing? Bownetter to do just got a gift sub. Let's go. You get to see some pictures from Stevie's life because of the gift subs. Let's go. I was just saying, I'm so excited that thanks to all of you guys, we actually got to our plus goal, which is down here. It's 105 out of 100. If you're watching the stream, just scroll down a little bit. You can see 105 out of 100. So for this month, we're set, which is so awesome because I was really worried we weren't going to get to 100 until the end of the month. That's important because it's 3 months in a row we have to do this. We just did the first, but we have to do 2 more. We have to get 3 months in a row, right? So, yeah. You were alone for Christmas, so you just played WoWs and watched movies. St. Mortis, I understand. That's part of the reason why I was live on Christmas Day. I didn't want people to feel alone. So you're always welcome to hang out here, Saint. Your drop for your sub didn't update? Let's take a look. Yeah, I see that you gifted a sub. Maybe you meant to sub yourself and instead you accidentally gifted a sub instead. Either way, either way, what I will say is this: since we are at 105, if you are thinking about subbing Xanda right now, for example, hold off. Anybody else, no need to sub right now. Just wait until January. And the reason for that is simple. Because February is only 28 days, and this is 3 consecutive months. So I have to think forward, right? Next month, hi Dutch. Next month is January. 31 days in January, no problem. But the problem is going to be February. The problem is going to be February. In February, there's only 28 days. So, yeah, I don't know. It's kind of annoying. What are the Twitch drops from Wargaming exactly? I should have had that open. Give me a second. I'll find the article and I'll put it up on the screen, okay? But in order for you, if you're talking about the salt shaker effect, it's 2 gift subs get you 1 salt shaker effect. And then if another 2 gets you another salt shaker effect, and then 5 gets you a total of 3 salt shaker effects. This is what you're talking about right here, right? This is what you're talking about here? So this is outdated. This is outdated because Wargaming, we all thought it would work a certain way. This is their first time doing it. And they ended up changing how everything worked, okay? So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind when it comes to how the effects work. But let's see. Yeah, so if you gift 2 subs, you get 1 of the salt shaker effects. If you gift 4 subs, you get 2 of them. And then if you gift 5, you get 3 of these effects. Now, right now, we are in the 2nd week of them doing it. They originally they wanted it to be infinite and people could whatever, but Twitch had a limitation. So what Wargaming did was they tweaked it all and they sorted how all that works. So 22nd to 29th of December, which is this week right now, you can get up to 3 by gifting up to 5 subs. And then the following week, 29th through January 5th, you can get another 3 subs by gifting 5. Okay. Hey, Barford. Good to see you. Happy Sunday. So hopefully that makes sense for you, Xanda. It's not updated in the portal article, which is annoying. I really wish it would update here, but it did not. They didn't update the article, so I don't know what to tell you. And they're all on vacation right now, and technically I don't think they come back from vacation until January 5th. So I don't even think they'll fix the article. So it is what it is. But if you got any other questions about it, feel free to ask. But guys, we have 3 replay slots for you guys to vote for today. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put up a poll. And I'm going to ask you, the community, to vote for which replays you would like to see today. Okay. We're going to start with Dutch Elephant's Utrecht. We already know that one. We have a Palu, a Yodo, Colossus, a Montana, and a Salem. Okay. I'm going to give you guys 10 minutes to vote for that one. Seabear, thank you for checking out YouTube Vertical. And I also saw you posting in YouTube Horizontal too. Thank you for that. You all have 10 minutes to vote there. Okay. Please do me a favor and choose what you would like to see. Okay. And then in the meantime, I need to download. MC sent in a updated Salem game. He said this one was crap compared to the other one. So I'm just going to put that one back into the folder in case the Salem game gets chosen. Okay. And then there's one, because I have 6 replays in my pile. We're going to do 2 sets of votes. Okay. The top winning vote from this one automatically goes today. And then I'll put the next 5 and then we'll go from there. Okay. So please go ahead and vote for which ones you'd like to see. You can use channel points for additional, of course, all that good stuff. Okay. In the meantime, Dutch Elephant, are you ready to go with your replay? You can hang out in voice or you can just stay in the channel if you want. But we're going to get the ground rolling here. Rocking and or rolling pretty darn quickly, because why the hell not? By 3 o'clock, we're going to switch to live play. And by 5 o'clock, we're going to do Manor Lords today. I'm really excited about that, guys. I'm really excited about that because they released a patch recently. And I haven't really been able to try playing it much because of doing Borderlands on Monday nights and stuff now. So I'm looking forward to seeing how that game plays out, you know? Look at you guys contributing to the Eat a Code challenge. Let's go. Hey, Rob. You're watching on the big TV. Let's go. And thank you again for subbing, by the way, Dutch. Dutch Elephant, this is the first time he's ever subbed on Twitch, if I remember right. Which means a lot, dude. It really means a lot. So thank you for that. I really hate the islands getting in the way of making my pictures. That's kind of annoying. But it is what it is, I guess. I could do a more of a kind of a standard top-down look of it, maybe. Something like that. We can do that to start. There we go. I just realized I have to kill one of my programs. Kill, kill, kill. Die, die, die. Okay. A commercial is going to start in a few minutes, but if we time it right, those of you watching will see ads. Hopefully you won't see any while we get into the actual battle itself. So let's begin by taking a look at the Utrecht. So this is going to be Dutch Elephant's sub replay. Thank you again, Dutch, for subbing and supporting the channel for so long. It's been awesome having you as a viewer, now as a subscriber. How cool is that? Now, the Utrecht is the tier 10 of the Dutch light cruiser line. This line is no joke. It leans even more heavily into the Dutch airstrikes as the Dutch large cruiser line. So that's kind of fun. It has 128 millimeter guns. Now, if I remember right, these have, yes, they have the 1/4 HE penetration built into them. So that makes them absolutely murderous with their high rate of fire, decent angles, and of course you can also at any time switch to AP to do even more damage if you want to. They come with engine boost and a heal. Makes them relatively slippery and difficult to take out in the open water. But these guys hug islands even more so than American cruisers. So good line to go up. And let's take a look at Dutch Elephant's build. We've got main armaments mod 1, engine boost modification 1, aiming systems, airstrike, concealment, and then finally main battery mod 3. All of these make sense to me, especially if you play the ship a lot. Engine boost is a really good choice to go into. Anytime I've got a ship with engine boost, I'm usually going to pop the coal module on if I'm going to play the ship a lot. If you don't plan on playing it a lot, engine protection is always a good choice. Airstrike in slot 4 makes absolutely perfect sense. Yeah. And then for your captain, you've got Conrad Helfrich. Now, Helfrich has a few talents which are interesting, right? One is when you get a Wither achievement, you get 10% main battery reload time. So that makes the ship even more deadly. And then after 50,000 damage, then we get an extra oomph in terms of damage done from your main battery, and I think also from your Dutch airstrike bombs. So that's really handy too. And then finally, we've got after 50 successful bomb hits, get extra squadron aircraft on deck. So that basically means that your airstrike is a little bit denser, with more bombs, more chances of lighting fires, and that sort of thing. And then, of course, one extra slot for an airstrike. Now, keep in mind, that's if you're charging them up. If you're using the airstrike on cooldown, it's not going to help much. Now, Helfrich also has buffed Demo Expert as a skill, although you can see that Dutch Elephant did not take that. Instead, Dutch Elephant went for Grease the Gears, Gun Feeder, Focus Fire Training, Superintendent, Concealment Expert, Adrenaline Rush, Outnumbered, and Heavy HE and SAP. Now, because the caliber of the guns is under 149 millimeter, that means you just automatically get 10% extra HE damage out of your guns, which we just said penned 32 millimeters of armor plating. So fantastic skill to have on these light cruisers. CR Brandy, welcome on in. Good to see you. How are you today on this Sunday? Concealment makes sense. Outnumbered is an interesting choice for you. It does help with shift speed and main battery shell dispersion. So if you're running away and stuff like that, then it makes sense. One thing that I'm curious about, you went with gun feeder. Personal opinion here, and grease the gears. Personal opinion, I would probably go with last stand to start, because especially now that you've got engine room, you don't have engine room protection in slot 2. I really feel like you need last stand to get things going. Scott, how's it going? What the heck is that? Oh, Lord Yoda, that's interesting, to say the least. Happy Sunday, man. So yeah, I might go for last stand, and I know a lot of people like to have some sort of situational awareness, so you could always maybe pick up incoming fire alert. Yes, those were the 510s. Anytime we get people that sub, gift subs, cheer, whatever, we hear the 510s, they just kind of fire off because it's just fun. And those are the original unnerfed 510 from the Shikishima. So yeah, I think going to last stand would be good, and possibly incoming fire alert, one of the two. As far as other skills down here, I'm a little surprised to see that you left off survivability expert since there's a heal, but there's not a lot of room in the build if you want the heavy HE and sap, and obviously superintendent's more important, and adrenaline rush is more important too. So it really comes down to, do you want outnumbered or do you want survivability expert? You want outnumbered? Fair. Okay. Let's move on to signals. We've got ship HP, fire chance, fire reduction, heal boosting speed, consumables, and anti-air. Let's go. It is the one you made with Satsuma. Yeah. So I'll get into the lore in a second here. Let's get into the game. Where's my other? There we go. Let's get into the game. So, Scott, we're doing replay analysis right now, taking a look at a player's battle. You can join if you want when we go to live play. We're gonna be doing that in a couple hours, hopefully. What's up, Iamios? And so the lore behind the gun sound, when Shikishima was released, Shikishima being a steel version of the Yamato with 510mm guns, her main gun sound from firing rumbled at such great distance that you could be on the other side of the map and hear that the Shikishima had fired. It's the only time I can ever think of in memory where Wargaming nerfed a ship by nerfing the sound. They actually had to dial it back a little bit. And so the 510mm that you hear in game right now actually sounds a little bit different from what you just heard. Right. So after that, when they released the Satsuma, they used the same gun sound as the Shikishima. I think Incomparable uses it too, or there's like one or two other ships that use that same sound too. Anyway, getting into this replay, you are on Estuary. This is a random battle. Hey, Note, thank you for confirming. You are on the EU server. And you are considered middle tier, I suppose, because of super ships. Yes, if you have replays, you can submit them in Discord. Yep, I've got a channel devoted towards that. It's called the Replay Analysis channel. Let's see. Main is going to be a huge problem. Yamato, Shikishima, Thunder, Burgon. Battleships, I mean, you got to be very careful not to give them your side. Or even front, for that matter. Des Moines could be a problem if you give that side. St. Louis, maybe. And these destroyers aren't going to be that big of a deal for you, probably. Hey, you're always welcome to Scott. No worries. Dauntless, hey, happy Sunday, dude. How you doing? You guys voted for Montana and Salem. Okay. Montana, Salem. All right, I'm gonna get the next poll going then for, in a moment. Nice starting salvos on the Thunderer. Somewhat risky, but I mean, he obviously wasn't ready for you, so there you go. This is where I like having priority target, because I like to know if it's safe for me to stay where I'm at, or if I need to start moving. And since you don't have that, you're constantly looking all over the place. Who can shoot at me? And from where? I need to turn the volume down just a little bit for my headphones. There we go. That's better. Okay, Lu, Yodo, Colossus, Schlieffen.
I need intelligence data.
All right, there's the next poll for you guys to vote. You got 10 minutes to vote. As always, you can use channel points for additional votes if you want. And these are going to be for our, let's see, we got, so maybe one replay from this pile goes today. We'll see.
Probleem opgelost, kapitein.
Here's your first 50K. So they're thinking that there's something over there, huh? Okay. This map is always interesting. You must always have something that goes through the middle. A destroyer or something. Pampa kills the Humphreys. That's unfortunate. Good heads up play there with the dodge. That's a very good song, Banjax. How you doing, by the way? Happy Sunday, my friend.
Vijandelijke kruisers gedetecteerd. Motorversterking gedeactiveerd.
A little late on the Ostergotland. Taking one day at a time? There you go. Frankly, I'm amazed that these guys haven't seemed to care you exist in the middle. Because, I mean, these battleships have decent angles on you. Santa was fine. Santa was fine. The biggest thing I was hoping for was to, frankly, to get progress on the
Torpedo's aan bakboord.
on the Plus program, as you know, Banjaxed, and I mean, Santa delivered on that front. Christmas Eve and on Christmas Day. It was wild. Nice dodge, by the way. Are you burning him? No, he DCP'd. Okay.
Vijandelijk slagschip gedetecteerd.
Yeah, it was really cool, Banjax. It was really cool. And then on Friday, Ensign Cthulhu subbed at tier 3 to finish off the 100 point, which is really cool. And we got a few extra subs too from people that just wanted to help out. So you can see the bar is gone underneath my face here. It'll return starting on January 1st because we have to start up the push again in January. We have to push for 100 points again. But hey, you know, I'm so thankful for this community for supporting me for this, because it was something I've never done before. Never done this before.
Alle strijdkrachten, vuurondersteuning verzocht.
You're asking for intelligence data and support. You're trying to get the Shimakaze to spot for you. Oh, look! A wild Ostergotland appears. Well, that should be an easy kill.
Torpedobootjager gedetecteerd.
And goodbye. GG easy.
Torpedobootjager opgeblazen.
Oh, you've got the this is fine death effect. There you go. Nice.
Well done, Commander.
I like that one a lot. Now this guy is absolutely what I'm scared about most, right? Maine will just punch you. And, yeah. That happened. Well, are you gonna risk the turn now? There's your 100th point of damage, your points of damage.
Ik heb verkenning nodig.
Look at your Venezia working its way up the middle of the map. That's crazy. Now, despite all that, you guys are losing this battle quite handily. As a matter of fact, the other flank is completely fallen apart. Now, if I remember right, Dutch, you said you just wanted some feedback on this one for how you could have done better. A Dutch elephant steering a boat. Now you have seen everything. How's it going, Elastic? Again. Been a while. Alright. Sounds good, Dutch. Last week, did you have a good Christmas? Did you have a Merry Christmas? All that good stuff? Did you celebrate it? What have you been up to? I always call him Elastic. It's just a little bit easier if you see his full name on the screen there. A little hard to pronounce.
Motorversterking gedeactiveerd.
Okay, now here, I would actually turn south. I would turn south here because you're... You know you've got a Yugumo and Yamagiri that are going to be pushing the cap. And your Libertad and Hanover are both running away. So I really feel like... You could even see your Montana is asking you to move over there. Which is interesting. Yeah, dude, how you been? Elastic is one of the first followers for me over on YouTube when I started doing my live streaming as well on YouTube. Why aren't you Dutch ovening? Yeah, there you see him. Rip there, Libertad. He just went broadside in front of a Yamato. This is one of the things that I hate when I play cruiser or destroyer, is watching my battleships just sit there and cower in fear. Or do dumb things like sail broadside to other battleships. But I mean, look at your two guys here. And the Montana. Where are you guys going? What are you guys trying to do? Yeah, dude, I would be like going like kind of like over here-ish to try to blunt the enemy advance, because you know the Yamagiri and Yugumo are probably coming to the cap. Probably. And if they don't, you going down here at least opens up another potential flank where you can spot these guys heading north. That helps your other ships here figure out what's going on. It gives them some extra vision. Okay, Yamagiri. Those look like Yamagiri torpedoes. They could be Brisbane, I suppose, too.
Torpedo's recht voor ons. Torpedo's aan stuurboord.
Something's in the cap. Gee, I wonder what that could be. Okay, well, at least the Yamato's gone. I'm hearing my fan throttle. Good. 43C. Radar. Yep, there's the Brisbane. I was just gonna say, it's either Brisbane or I think the Des Moines gone. Yeah, so it's the Brisbane. Now, what's unfortunate about this is you're going to come out sideways in front of everything. And since you were on radar, they know you're coming. Okay, there's your smoke screen. Once you get to half, I'd start opening up. Well, you're spotted, so you might as well. French radar time. Nice hits. Good guess shots there. And now you're just going for resets, right? So you got to fire on the Burgon. Fine. Let him burn for a bit. You're going to Dutch oven the smoke. Now, I wouldn't be fighting so far away right now just because I feel like... Well, you don't have torpedoes, do you? So... Because you... Alright, we're going to have to do that vote again. You actually Dutch oven the Yagumo. That's hilarious. And rip your Montana, who just sat there and got himself rammed. So good job, Montana. Dude, you might need to start turning in. Yeah, I think you're going to need to start turning in now. You don't want to, but here's the other problem is that, say you kill the Shikishima, where are you going to go now? You're so far away, and there's only 2 other teammates with you. You really can't afford to keep staying this far away. Okay, Shima got the Maine, that's good. Brisbane got the Wisconsin. Surprise, surprise. Good idea to send the Shimakaze to the cap, because if you can get resets, then that will work really well. Unfortunately, the Shimakaze hasn't really been that responsive at all. He's afraid he's being chased by the Yagumo over there or something? But see what I mean about you kiting away too far? How many bomb hits are you at? 33. He's that scared that a Yamagiri is behind him. Okay. Well, if Shimakaze's got radio location, then he knows that's where the dude is. I don't know if Shimakaze has radio location. Which one's the Shimakaze? Let's see. We pull up his build and see. He does have radio location. Interesting. Okay. Then Shimakaze is gonna have to go for a 1 versus 1 against the Yamagiri. Like, you're gonna lose anyway, so get over it, you know? Yeah, you gotta tell him to try, exactly. Exactly. That's frustrating as all heck. And how is it that the Yamagiri, who was last spotted here, has gone all the way around to behind the Shimakaze now?
Torpedoes on backboard.
That just doesn't make a lot of sense to me, but okay. Yeah, see, so because you had kited away so hard earlier, now you're in this really unenviable position where you're forced to take a 2v1. Had you been able to stay on that Shikishima and completely burn him down from a distance, you probably would have been far better off in this upcoming fight now. Hey, Duckman. Now, Brisbane chucked a bunch of torpedoes. I don't remember if he used up this side or not. Nice citadels. He's just giving them all to you. Look at this. Nice kill, dude.
We hebben een vijandelijke kruiser vernietigd.
Okay, so if he's there, then you go up this way and you tell the Shima to advance. And you 2v1 him. You're located, so the Yamagiri knows exactly where you are. If only the Shimakaze had actually engaged in a 1v1. I mean, that's a fight that the Shima could win, because the Yamagiri doesn't really have much else going for it, guns-wise. I was just gonna say, he might come to the channel for you. Okay, he's right here. Yep. So you know he's gonna torpedo you now. I would not keep going out this way. I would go up against the island, and then, because you know you got spotted. See, there you go. And note, this is what I was talking about when I said anticipating torpedoes, right? You saw the destroyer, so you know that the destroyer, the torpedoes are coming, right? Oh, that's a cool destruction effect. I don't think I've caught that one before. Certainly not on a death pick. Yeah, the blood pumping, absolutely, absolutely. So to me, that's the biggest problem that you had here was you got spotted for a glimpse. And so because you got spotted for a glimpse, you knew torpedoes had to be coming. So instead of worrying about dropping bombs and stuff like that, get to cover. Get to cover as soon as possible, right? Then worry about it afterwards. You're a new player and couldn't find a better stream to watch. Milana, thank you very much for that compliment. I appreciate you, dude. That means a lot. And welcome aboard. If you've got any questions as a new player, please feel free to ask. You were a bit clueless about where there, but you were kind of in a rush. Not much thinking involved. Absolutely. I know, you only had 2 minutes left, right? Now you're gonna lose this one because the Shimakaze is just too afraid to engage. Right? He's just straight up too afraid to engage. That's the reason that you lose this game. If the Shimakaze would have turned around like you had asked him to do and gotten into the fight with the Yamagiri, that could have delayed the Yamagiri so that you were in a better position to either get into the cap or fight or take out the Yamagiri. And the Venezia exactly is correct. Shimakaze lost this. Could you do something more to try to win the game because you felt it was close? Yes. So when I had talked about turning around earlier in the battle, you had the opportunity to make that turnaround and you didn't. And in retrospect, I think if you would have turned around earlier, you probably could have farmed out a number of those battleships before your battleships got involved. If you look at the end, you lost 2 battleships for really dumb reasons. One got rammed when it was going to die, you know, when the enemy was going to die anyway. And then the other one died to Brisbane torpedoes, right? So had you been able to at least help dispatch the enemies that were over on that flank, it might have been a slightly different outcome. We'll put the replay render up here. And Chad, if you guys have ideas, of course, as always, for a replay title, should this go to YouTube or something, please feel free to ask. To me, that's the biggest thing I would say would be different, Dutch, is at a certain point, you have to look at the minimap and you have to recognize, okay, the entire other flank has collapsed. And because the entire other flank has collapsed, you need to do something. Right? Seabear, thanks for checking out Rumble too. You got to pull up those carry pants. Put them on and go to work. What do you guys think for a title? I also feel like you were spending a lot of time trying to make things work in the middle and nobody came to the middle. So unfortunately, you wasted a lot of time there. That's not your fault. You can't control where the enemy goes. And that's why you here now start advancing to the other side. I don't know, Duckman. Is that my AI bot saying that? With the personality that you had me change? Oh, who died in smoke? Nutrashimi died in his own smoke. Oh, God. That's painful. Oldest trick in the book. And then Libertad showed broadside to the Burgon. And now he's going to show broadside to the Yamato. Whack. Right here. Right here. This is the point when you have to turn around. You have to turn around. Stay on that flank longer. And do the open water dodgy thing, you know? And the open water farmy thing. To me, that's the first mistake that I caught in this replay. Cthulhu. Oh, sorry, not Cthulhu. Dutch Elephant. The second mistake, hey, Real Durans, happy Sunday to you. The second is right here. As you're kiting away from the battleships, I get. But if you've got an enemy, or if you've got a teammate that's closer to an enemy than you, generally, they will fixate on that. So that gives you the ability to slow down a little bit and stay closer. Right? Right here. Right here, you weren't able to farm out the Shikishima. This, I think, is really what ultimately hit, signed your death warrant. Because had you been able to farm out the Shikishima earlier, then you would have had a lot more hit points. Because right here, you get chunked hard. You'd had a lot more hit points for the Brisbane engagement, and then, of course, for the Amagiri engagement. And maybe, I don't know, you never know, maybe you would have survived that one torpedo hit. Maybe. And then your third and final, right here, you got spotted, duck for cover. Immediately duck for cover. So there's the three things that I'd say you could have improved on in this replay. It's a good game anyway. You came in first place. You should feel proud of yourself for the fact that you almost completely turned the game around. You almost got a Kraken out of that too, man. I think it's really cool what you did to that Brisbane, by the way. Just completely whittling him down with all the citadels. To me, that's pretty interesting to see an Utrecht getting 5 citadel hits and stuff. So I didn't see any title ideas, but we'll try to brainstorm some during our commercial break in between our next replays. But thank you very much, Dutch Elephant, for the replay and for the sub. And I hope I gave you some valid feedback. Some valuable feedback at that. All right, chat. Here's what we're going to do now. I'm going to move to our Be Right Back screen. We're going to load up the next replay. You sent 2 of yours. I'll add them to the list that people can vote on. Yeah, let's see. Musashi and Valpo. Okay. All right. Let's see here. Anyway, thank you very much for feedback. When you're in the moment of the game, you can, yes, and you were upset with the Shikishima, with the Shimakaze, right? You're a little upset with him because you're asking him to do something. He's like, no, I can't do it. And you're like, dude, you have to. And he's, no, I can't do it. And he's being a real stick in the mud, right? And obviously that gets very, very frustrating. What got the least number of votes in the last one? Let's see. View results. Nobody voted for the Howden Liu. Okay. So we're going to make a new poll. So you tell me which replays you want to see. We got Yodo, Musashi, Valparaiso, Colossus, and Schlieffen. Okay. You're going to have, yeah, no problem, Dutch. Of course. You always send in really good replays. And what I like about the ones that you send in, these are games where you genuinely want to understand. You basically want a second set of eyes on it, right? Outnumbered skill fighter. That's a good one, Elastic. Okay. I might shorten it to just outnumbered fight. I think. Just because, as you know, Elastic being on YouTube, having the shorter title makes it a little bit easier to follow, like on the cover pics and stuff. But I like that idea, outnumbered fight or fighter, one of the two. Yeah. Okay. So while you guys are voting, you've got a few more minutes to vote for which ones you'd like to see. While you guys are voting, I'm going to hit the Be Right Back screen and go to the bathroom, and we're going to ready up our next replay here. Now, I'm going to get words on stream going. You can control words by typing exclamation point restart or exclamation point continue if I'm not back yet. Let's see, done on stream. But we're going to start with a Montana game, and then we'll do Salem, and then we'll do one of basically whichever one gets voted on here. Okay, you got a few more minutes to choose. Oh, and I need to get the, yeah. I need to get the Montana and Salem games cooked. There we go. Oh, oops. Wrong channel, but that's okay.
Yeah, no, it looks like he doesn't want to take that. And this is a
All right, commercial break. I'll see you in just a few.
really bad decision. Why do you do that? You're coming out of your smoke.
Pretty camo. The hell camo is this?
The dastard is looking at you. And then you let him one-shot you.
But the bow turrets can't quite keep up. I mean, Fava's dead.
Hey, westphoto.com, how you doing?
Torpedo salvo for Peyton.
Yes, he didn't need both salvos.
Hang by the torpedo these days.
Peyton is absolutely 100% a dead man here.
There it is.
Wow.
And the two Delneys survive
The experience.
That is a clip moment, if you ask me.
This
Hi. Yeah, hi.
He just gets boongoed.
Here.
Goodness. And then Rosgildier pops his crawling smoke in the Cerberus, his fancy crawling smoke, so he's just going to take advantage of this Des Moines. But here comes the boongo shot. Let's follow this in. Clobbered. You just got bungoed, sir.
He would have been better suited just turning his turrets right and waiting, because you got to know he's going to try for a drive-by or a ram. Oh, look at this, Mafia.
Look at the Shimakaze coming in to save his teammate.
Hero play right there.
Wow.
Brilliant.
Look at that.
Brilliant play. That's a clip moment.
Well done.
I like the teamwork. I really like that teamwork.
Yeah.
Okay. Bathroom.
I gotta say, Zaf, I really
I don't know who's down, get down, Mr. Presidenting the other, because we have like a triple get down, Mr. President happening. Oh no! Look at the Napoli torpedoes. 663. He gets the kill on the St. Vincent, and GLHF St. Vincent saves the Napoli. Oh my God. Okay, that is a. That's a clip right there, guys. Get that thing clipped. Do the thing. If you're Tiger. What are you shooting there?
He was
Bowser just salutes Tiger.
He was trying to shoot the Napoli. Like, they do need to convert this Napoli kill.
They're trying to hit him in the superstructure. Funny torp! Oh, he's too close! Bowser could just maybe go for the kill and the ram,
Oh
but
my God,
he's too
still
close.
too close.
He's still missing. He's gonna go for the ram because he knows there's nothing else he can do, and TKD still survives the ram.
If only.
However, we do have Peregrinus coming back to rotate in the Ohio, and Homicide might actually get homicided by his own torpedoes.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I think so.
Oh my God, here it comes. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a team kill!
I couldn't even see those torpedoes. I had to be looking at the all camera. Oh my goodness.
Oh my God. Clipping moment.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
You're going to try to snipe this. Oh, there's your Nottingham. Now, look at... Oh, I had AP in the barrels. Look at how he's sitting already. He's just backing up. If there was a battleship behind me...
Okay, I think you guys are back from the commercial break. I've got Salem and Montana ready to go. Don't forget to be putting in your votes for replays. We have possibly one slot left today. Okay, if we don't get to it today, don't worry, we'll get to it on Friday. This is a wild camo. Where the hell did this come from?
Not only that's not just going to be a clip. I'm making that a moment as well.
I'll leave it here and you guys can see it when I flip over to the game. It's a very interesting looking camo.
I'm turning. Nope, I'm turning. It's gonna happen anyways. I'm too fat. I couldn't dodge it.
That's for last game.
I don't know. Polish camo from a few months ago, huh?
We talked about that yesterday, actually. One of my
Good day, Zanath. How you doing, Ocean Vanguard? You heard gifting subs may increase the priority of your replay? I mean, sure. Why, SAT? Is there one you want?
Admiral Kutuzov from Throw in the Stalingrad, taking out Boyano Right Salem.
All right, we're back from commercial break, so once this finishes, guys, please do not continue or restart the words. We'll get into the replay. Suggestion for those who want their replay covered. Ah, I see what you're doing there. It was a... Oh, I do recall that. I do recall that. Yeah, let me get into here. You can see what I'm talking about now. I need to write down Montana. See the camel? Look how wild this camel looks. Yeah, maybe it is a Polish camo or something, but I mean, I'm amazed by like the level of detail and stuff on like the turrets and stuff. It just looks cool. It just looks cool. Yeah. So, yeah, whatever. It is what it is. Let's pull up the screens here and get going, huh? Ah, now I want to play Borderlands. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here is our next replay. This is from Loire 07. Now, Loire, aw, thank you for your sub, Scott. Yeah, it looks like a rooster camo, huh? So, Loire 07, this is a new player to the Discord, so we'll have to see what he's got coming up here. And he's playing a Montana, which is the tier 10. Yes, it does. Yes, it does, Scott. Yes, it does. So you tell me which of the two that you submitted you really want me to do today. We'll do it next after this one. So Montana at tier 10 is a really good battleship. She's kind of a good all-around battleship. She's fast and maneuverable. She's got decent armor. She's got 4 or 6 millimeter guns, which as time goes on, there's you know, fewer and fewer, there's higher and higher caliber guns is what I'm trying to get at. So 406 has become a little bit less and less somewhat relevant, but they can still do really good damage. They're fantastic against cruisers. They overpen like Des Moines bow and stuff like that. So they're no slouch. But yeah, I mean, she's just a good all-around battleship. So this is going to be, it looks like is this an asymmetric? Yeah, this is an asymmetric battle. So keeping that in mind, let's take a look at the build that Loire has. So main armaments mod 1, damage control system mod 1, main battery mod 2 for the turret traverse, damage control mod 2, concealment mod 1, and artillery plotting room. Good choice in slot 6. Anytime you have the ability to take artillery plotting, you take that, okay? I think you'd be better suited... well, no, actually... because there's no aiming systems in slot 3, turret traverse is probably fine. Artillery plotting room. I would
recommend turret traverse.
Yeah, hey SAT, artillery plotting room isn't going to help much, especially in asymmetrics. So turret traverse is fine. We've got a standard captain here with emergency repair, grease the gears, adrenaline rush, and then finally emergency repair expert. Okay, it's okay. I think for the 4th skill, I would have gone for fire prevention to start with instead of ERE, but whatever. Okay. What is your turret traverse? 32 seconds for main battery, even with grease the gears. Ouch. Now, quick reminder that Halsey or the Doze do have a buffed grease the gears, which does bring 180-degree turret time down a little bit more, which does help. So keep that in mind. But if you don't have the coal or doubloons for a dough captain, or you haven't finished the Halsey campaign yet, or they're on other ships, because this is a tech tree ship, this is fine. You agree, SAT?
I do.
All right, then moving on to flags, you got HP, fire reduction, burn chances, heal chance, speed, consumables, and anti-air. This is asymmetric, so I would absolutely make sure you get the secondary flag, just because chances are you're going to be engaging stuff in secondary range anyway. So secondary flag I think would be better than a fire chance flag. Also a flood reduction flag, because there's a lot of torpedoes in asymmetrics. So that's this one down here. So I would drop both fire chance flags to pick up secondary and flooding. Otherwise, whatever. Okay.
As a side note, the only change I would make is change the 4th slot upgrade. Just change it to rudder shift, because Montana's rudder shift is atrocious.
That's another good point. Oh yeah, 22 seconds? Yeah. Mm-hmm. So my general rule of thumb is you need as close to 15 seconds as possible on a battleship. Under is the preference. So 1776, very patriotic, with the rudder shift module in slot 4. Absolutely. Good point. Good call out. All right. Now, Scott, yes, as one of my benefits for subscribing to the channel, you do get a replay covered at tier 1. At tier 2, you get 2 replays covered. At tier 3, you basically get however many you want. I really don't care in the month. So I will mark your Valparaiso replay to go next. And then from there, we'll move over to the Salem game afterwards, okay? Maz, thanks for the follow. Welcome on in. Good song choice.
Everyone's in a div kited out.
Yeah. I mean, this is a full div group. So you're with some fire and for him clan. Okay. Cool. In this kind of mode, especially on this kind of a map where we've got the different caps domination, typically the bots all just go straight to whichever is their closest cap. So in that sort of a environment, you're better off grouping up together, which is what's happening here. That's smart. Recognize the Val player? Yeah, I don't care, squads. You can. You're gonna hear the game twice though. You're gonna hear me twice, unless you mute the stream. And that would be Scott.
Hello.
Let's see. So this was the Valparaiso. Okay.
I see some zoom scrolling here.
There's been a lot of like moving around, and maybe he's checking out the angles, checking out the camo and stuff. My guess is with a 10-point captain, this is a newer boat for the player. Nice hit.
Alright, nice through the bow.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Hey, Duckman, thanks for checking out the kick stream.
First thing I recommend is get used to shift zooming instead of scroll zooming.
He's kind of doing a little of both, isn't he?
I'm seeing a lot of more of the scroll zooming.
Mm-hmm. It almost feels like I'm watching an SF replay. Also, clear your guns.
It is, actually.
Yeah, clear your guns and then worry about other things. There you go. Now you can start looking at position, all that kind of stuff. Just like, to me personally, why keep the main guns loaded if you've got 2 ships that are pretty much just bow into you?
Yeah, the whole movement here is just kind of jittery. Also, you don't need to hide here. You know there's only 2 ships. You can just go out and crush them.
Mm-hmm. Caution in the early game I can kind of understand. Okay, zoom in, C key. C key, so you switch your turret view from the rear to the front. C for camera. Because you can be firing your front 2 guns right here. They clear the island.
Like, you're in no danger here. In fact, your Bremen's taking a lot of the hits here.
Mm-hmm.
As much as you want to make the steel ships pay, then I mean, you shouldn't be letting your teammates tank like that.
Ooh.
No, Montana's not a very fragile ship, I agree. Now, I would ignore the Kansas. You've got a Yarsveld that you can shoot. And I'd say your guns will do much more to the Yarsveld than a Baldwin, Kansas. Also, while you're looking at the Yarsveld, you can be better angled towards the Kansas. So you take less damage from the Kansas when he shoots you. I feel like I'm watching a Des Moines game.
It's just unusually jittery for battleship gameplay. Like, you don't need to have your head on a swivel all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just wondering if you just had like a ton of coffee that morning.
Or it could be high mouse sensitivity.
Guys, we're actually in the lead.
That's a possibility.
We just destroyed an enemy battleship.
Now, you're looking at Talon or Yarsveld. I'd probably still go for Yarsveld because he's closer.
I agree too.
Now, I see this a lot with Battleship players, and I comment on this too. Get your shot selected before the ammunition reloads. That way, as soon as your guns are ready, you can fire them.
That's the fire alarm.
Mm-hmm.
Bars can be. Which tech line battleship is the most badass?
You have to define badass.
Yeah, I mean, I'd go Pan American battleships because Libertad.
Oh yeah, the secondaries.
Yeah, Schlieffen's good too. So here's another example. Your guns are ready to go, but you take your eye off the ball to go look at something else. When you could have had that ship killed just a few seconds earlier, and you actually didn't because you were looking.
Yeah, you didn't take the time to line up your shot, and that kind of cost you that kill.
Mm-hmm. And the reason that's important is because let's say that ship got one last salvo off at the Bremen, and let's say that caused a sticky fire that ended up in the Bremen dying. See where I'm going? Like, here's another example. Your guns have reloaded, but you don't know what you're looking at. Okay, cool. You zoom in on that. That's good. But like, you should have already decided where you want to shoot next with about 5 seconds left in your load, so you can line up your shot. Yeah, he's healing. No, he's healing.
Yep.
MC, due to Scott's sub, we're gonna do his next if you don't mind.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay.
I got most of the day at least.
Okay.
Mine should be quick too, since. Yeah.
No worries. I just want to make sure everyone's informed.
I'd almost like you to make a choice on which Salem game though, because I posted 2 of them.
Oh, I just deleted the first one because you said it was a better one on the second. So.
Oh yeah.
And the question is there a death pick? When he aimed at the Kansas, it kind of looked like he didn't have it locked on.
No.
I would have actually slowed down because you were the faster you go, the less of the angle you get on it as you're passing it.
Yeah. I didn't know if World of Warships like to screw you over sometimes when there's the ship right behind it. It will have you lock on even though you're looking at the closer ships.
It can do that.
Yeah, it does that. That one was not well aimed. That one should have been towards the superstructure, not towards the butt.
Yeah.
Fortunately, he was low health enough to where it only took 1 or 2 hits to take it out, so.
Yeah, 2 hits.
I mean, it's a solid game. I'm sure you felt really good about it. I think that the biggest things for me, the biggest takeaways is don't be afraid to take damage. You're in a battleship after all. And in asymmetrics, You know, I like the idea of isolating who can shoot back at you in general, but early on when you're on the flanks, it's not as important. If it was a standard battle and you were in the middle of the map, I get it. You know, make sure that you can only be shot at by 2 or 3 of the bots, not all of them. But in this case, you're better suited being a little bit more aggressive, getting up close and personal with battleships that don't have torpedoes, because what are you afraid of? You know, the closer you are, the better your penetration, the more accurate your shots are going to be, yada, yada, yada.
Mm-hmm. And I think most of the German battleships that have torpedoes are high tier as well, right?
Well, you know, Gneisenau starting at tier 7, and then Mackinson at 6.
Yeah.
So Bismarck and up doesn't get it. The battle cruisers do.
Yeah.
And then a few premiums as well.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's get the replay render going here. And if y'all have any ideas for a title for this game, please feel free to share.
The one thing I want to see is just switch, just kind of getting used to zoom scrolling, shift zoom instead of the scroll zoom. I feel like that's cutting in a lot into your situational awareness, especially since you seem to be just kind of like moving all over the place without any real like goal. And also it's costing you shots because like you have shots in the barrel, but you aren't firing close to cooldown, and you're not waiting for the ship to turn broadside or anything.
Yeah.
You're spending a little too much time looking around. That awareness is good to have, especially in a random battle. But even in a random battle, I would want to make sure I know where my guns are going to shoot as soon as they're reloaded, so I can take advantage of opportunities, or at the very least just maximize my DPM, right?
Yeah. I'd argue that you're looking around a little bit too much. It's not. It looks like you're just not focused on any one thing. And ironically, because you're not shift zooming, you're zol screaming so much, is that you're actually costing situational awareness because of that.
So I think a good title for this replay might be Squirrel.
I think I know where mine's gonna be.
Uh-oh.
And then also the last shot against Kansas. Kansas has a 32mm stern, so your 406 guns won't be able to overmatch that.
Right.
I think this is more that you're. I think it's more that you're less familiar with overmatch mechanics. So Montana, unfortunately, does not benefit against battleships because of that.
It does have a bit of a rounded rear, though.
Yeah, isn't the highest overmatch like 33mm?
Yeah, Yamato, like you have to have 460s and up, and Yamato, Yamato's an example of that. You can overmatch 32 with their AP.
Yeah, and 510s are 33.
33, 34, effectively the same thing. Actually, I think they're 35, so there's a few weird ships at tier 9 that'll overmatch, but that's mostly irrelevant.
All right, well, either way, Loire, thanks for the replay, sending that in. Hopefully we can give you some good feedback on that game, and keep playing, keep having fun, man. So guys, we're going to go to BR back screen again. We're going to get set up for Scott's replay, the Valparaiso. I'm going to do the same thing. We're going to start up Words on Stream. I'm going to run a 3-minute commercial break while we get set up for that, so you guys don't see as many commercials during the replay analysis portion itself. And stay tuned, everybody. Thank you guys for being here on this Sunday. Oh, and let us know what commercials you see if you do see them, because it's always fun.
Yeah.
Now I need to pull up your Valpo game. Here we go.
Commercials. Probably whatever commercial they get is what they last typed into the Google search.
Probably, yeah. Unless they set their ad to not personalized.
Ooh, and that happened. Mabuki with the hero play in the Venezia, just smacking Points Minotaur.
Yeah.
And the problem I was surprised with that Valve game. I managed to still place top of the team, even though how quickly I died.
No spoilers.
It's Valpa, and it's probably an example of why people want that ship nerfed.
Yep.
True. It will show you why, actually. It will.
Okay, so then MC, your game was the Salem.
Yeah. Probably my most played ship so far at the moment.
Oh, yeah.
No problem. So then the Colossus.
ship.
And then the Colossus will be our last. No, we only do 4. That's right. So Salem's it. Okay.
Yep, now you are pacing yourself with replays.
I used to do 5. And then the problem with doing 5 was you just don't have time for live play and or something else afterwards. So, yeah, it's just... It is what it is, man.
Yeah, it doesn't help that we take like 15 hours for every single replay, and that's somehow still better than a year ago.
I know, right? Like, we've done a really good job of tightening up our replay coverage, really. But yeah. All right, well, let's just get over to the game screen then. And let's see, where are we at for the commercial break? 58 seconds to go. Hey, Invictus, good morning to you. How you doing?
Oh, for me, it's still showing 1:07.
Perfect.
Not fun.
Yeah, and that's good to hear because my thing, it tells me like right now, 40 seconds is what it says on my thing. But yours says like about, what, 58 or something?
It's now saying 52, 51.
Yeah.
Okay. There's about a 20-second lag time.
Yeah. That's going to be normal.
What do you mean, Scott?
Yeah.
It's the normalest internet having some delay.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. Yes, indeed. Okay, did I get the Valparaiso rendered? I did. Oof, thank God.
Yeah.
Okay. Build up. Do vertical. There we go.
Just a fair warning, once you get to the Salem, it's I play like an idiot sometimes.
Well, I don't care. That's half the fun.
It's mostly just due to the fact I turn my brain off when I'm against bots.
A lot of people do. And the problem is, again, in asymmetric, sometimes brain off equal bad. So, we'll see what happens for yours.
And that's what we say. If you want to try something new, do it in asymmetrics or co-op. You won't make someone angry.
That's right. That's right. Now, this game
You'll
is...
be surprised.
This game is a random...
True, but they're a lost cause.
True. All right, well, let's get into this replay then. So this is going to be Scott's replay. He just subbed today, so thank you for your sub, Scott. And you want us to look at his Valpo game, huh?
Yeah.
So let's get into it. Valparaiso is like the #1 ship to buy this holiday season. It's for steel. If you haven't bought it yet, there's something really wrong with you, or maybe you just don't have the steel. If that's the case, get it. Like, I don't know what else to tell you. Like, get the steel so you can get the ship. A lot of people are thinking that the ship's going to get nerfed. I don't think so. I think they're just going to pull it from sale.
Wargaming has had about 9 months to nerf it. So far, that has not happened.
No.
Let me tell you what.
Brand, they had time to nerf her. They never did. Right.
And I'll tell you, I was giving Wargaming plenty of data on the Valparaiso, especially in ranked. So, and I know BFK was as well because I saw him streaming it too. But this ship is just bonkers. It's like super mega tank on steroids. It's extremely difficult to kill. Also extremely easy to kill if you know how to exploit its weaknesses. You don't own Valpa. If everyone was jumping off the cliff, would you join them? No, but the point is, Seabear, you jump off the cliff before they nerf the cliff. Or something. Whatever. Anyway. Or before they never give you the ability to do it again. It's just, you sit there and you charge up the funny button using secondaries, or if you get a kill. And then, bam, you restart and you cycle through. And you just keep doing it. And because of the ability to use that funny button, the funny button basically almost nearly instantly recharges your consumables, okay? So let's say you set on fire. Your funny button is charged, DCP the fire right away. Fire extinguishes, you have American or close to American action time, right? Extra action time there on the DCP. Yeah. So you do that, and then as soon as that's done, you press your funny button, and then boom, your DCP is available again in about 3 seconds. So as soon as like you hear ship's on fire, you're almost already ready to DCP again. It's ridiculous. And then you also get a good amount of heals. These heals are nice because they also heal extra Citadel damage. So like the hull itself is like not the greatest. It's a modified Vanguard hull. You can absolutely get Citadel up the rear and to the side very easily from other battleships, especially at close range. And torpedoes can do a lot of damage to you as well. Those are your two major threats in the Valpo. But she's just a ridiculous boat. So let's get into... Sorry, go ahead, Scott. You were going to say something? Or?
I was going to say, this battle is going to show you what Zath means about this.
Yeah, good. So let's take a look then. You've got Auxiliary Armaments Mod 1, Damage Control Mod 1, Secondaries, Steering Gears, Concealment, and then finally Auxiliary Armaments. Yeah, this is a fine setup. I will share one thing that I do. This is a random battle. When I play Valpo, I typically are playing it in ranked or in asymmetrics. And in those two environments, I find torpedo lookout system helps because I find the torpedoes from farther distance, and because Valpo's got the really good rudder shift and turning radius, I can actually dodge torpedoes very easily with that and with vigilance working together. Now you're in randoms, and in randoms concealment is king because of the ability to disengage. So I can see why you probably went concealment there.
You want at least one concealment.
Right. Right, and you don't take the captain one there. So now I'm curious, where's your Lisboa?
I don't have him yet, so...
What?
No, I don't.
First mistake. Get Lisboa.
First mistake. That's right, first mistake. Dude, Lisboa takes this up to an 11. She already feels like a tier 10. Lisboa makes her feel like a tier 11, like a super ship. It's just crazy.
Oh, yeah.
But fine, you don't have him, so let's just stick on the standard captain. So you've gone with emergency repair specialist, demo expert, vigilance, improved repair party readiness, emergency repair expert. Of course, you did the secondaries, and then you've got super heavy AP shells. Now, in my experience, Valparaiso's main guns just exist to troll the user and piss you off while your secondary guns do all the work. So I guess I can understand why you went to heavy, because there's only AP available for the...
Yeah, that's why I did it.
And because you burn longer, but you don't care because you've got the DCP thing. But you're doing it...
You gave up for that.
You gave up Adrenaline Rush. And to me, this is much more important. Much more important. Yeah. So, personal opinion, I would absolutely grab Adrenaline Rush over this. It looks fun. Feels good. But the reality of it is that you want your secondaries firing as much as possible and just blasting everything. And you're nerfing yourself by not taking Adrenaline Rush. If you get towards, half health or whatever, right? Which you're going to take a lot of damage in Valpo. If you're not taking a lot of damage in Valpo, you're doing it wrong, frankly, right? Like, that's the whole purpose of this boat, is to be a bullet sponge so your team just dominates because nobody shoots them.
Yeah, and push them out of the cap too.
Yes. Now, the other skill that I want to highlight that I think you should change is Emergency Repair Specialist. This doesn't matter at all. The 3% to do damage control party or repair party consumable doesn't matter because that's your funny button. Your funny button is 98% consumable reduction time. So what I would be doing is I wouldn't be running Emergency Repair Specialist. Instead, I'd be running Preventative Maintenance. Now, I get that secondaries can come back from the dead these days, but the more tanky your secondaries are, the more secondary hits you're getting, the faster your funny button is being charged up. You see where I'm going with that? The more you can use it. So this is how I would probably build out my Valparaiso. What's interesting is, Dutch, thank you for the resub, my friend. 67 months. Jesus.
Jeez.
Okay. Thank you, Dutch. So a lot of players will go for fire prevention, but again, because of the DCP ability with the funny button, you don't need it. So this is the build. This is the build that I use personally in my Valparaiso. The only difference is up here I run torpedo lookout system. But again, I do asymmetrics and ranked. For randoms, it makes sense to do concealment. Okay. Now, what I would do if I were you is screenshot this and then tuck it away someplace and title it "When I Have Lisboa." Because when you have Lisboa, he goes on this boat. I don't care what tech tree ship you put him on. He goes on this boat.
That's what I'm going to do with when I get that captain, put it on Valparaiso.
Yeah. You put him on Valpo, and then you put him on whatever tech tree ship you want. This is not a great build. It's a decent build, not a great build for the tech tree Pan American battleships. But who the hell cares? You put him on Valpo, you know? And then from there, decide, you know? And then for signals, you've got HP, fire reduction, both fire chances, heal boosting, speed, and secondaries. Fine. I don't see anything wrong with that.
I would go with ramming flags, but that's about
so,
it.
I was just going to mention, because you do have the funny button. In theory, your fire and flood extinguishing time aren't needed. So I might switch that to ramming. Good call on that one, SAT. And I even might switch it, add anti-air, because you got the flag space. And that would be good for you. Hey, Major Boss 69, how you doing?
I'd still keep it on fire prevention for budget. If you're not running budget, of course.
Yeah.
The last thing I would consider is giving up IRPR, the 3-point skill, and one of the 1-point skills for Concealment Expert. But that's more of a randoms build.
I say that again. You're giving up IRR for what?
So the 3-point improved repair party readiness.
Right.
You can take that out and one of the 1-point skills for either Concealment Expert or Fire Prevention for randoms.
For randoms, yeah, that does make sense. If you're playing in randoms only, sure, I'd probably drop the fire chance and keep the secondaries, but either are good ones. For concealment, that gets you down to 12-6. So yeah, that would probably be good.
Yeah, Valpo's whole gimmick only works when you're within secondary range, which is like 12 kilometers. So being able to get to that range is pretty much your win condition.
Yes. The whole thing falls apart if people kite away at 13 and plus.
And with more people realizing how Valpo works, you need to play smarter to compensate.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Good catch on that one, SAT. All right, let's get to the replay then. See how the battle plays out. Yes, you want to be close in Valpo, Duckman, but as SAT says, you want to be able to get in close. So you don't want them to know you're coming. And at 14 kilometer, that's time that you're going to give cruisers especially to turn around and start kiting away from you. And you're not exactly that fast in this ship. Max speed is 31 and a half.
You don't want to start the game at half health.
Yeah. That too.
So here you also are div with the Alaska and you're div with the Marlboro.
Yeah. I think this was around like past midnight too, for randoms.
Interesting choice of tier 9 battleship for your div, also.
Yeah.
Yeah, Marlboro. Okay. And JB, yes, absolutely. Yeah, we just talked about the lineup and the captain build, but yes, absolutely, set it up for secondary captain skills and ship stuff.
Yeah, just go back a couple of minutes and you'll see what we recommend.
One sub each side, whatever. Okay. This is fine matchmaking for you.
Yeah, the Asashio is on your side, not the enemy. That is very fortunate.
Very much so. No worries, JB. Welcome in. Happy Sunday to you. Hawaii can be a real pain in the butt for you.
Oh yeah,
the map The map itself is not really great for you. I think the the right side I think is a bit easier to push in a random setting.
That's a good point. I might, in Valpo, try to get to like this spot here. It's a bit aggressive, but then what you can start doing is decide where to go from there. You already have your Des Moines parked on this island, so you don't want to go and sit next to him. That doesn't feel fun.
I take it you were probably doing something else, but your view should be somewhere on the battlefield. Like that Illinois kind of looks tempting there.
Yeah.
I know the fishies are all look nice and all, but you probably want to focus on the battle here.
Yeah, I'd be looking at the Illinois or the Brindisi right now.
Also, you are kind of broadside. You don't want to be broadside in a Valpa.
Yeah. Yep, so I'd start slowing down at this point. I'd go to maybe half. Keep the maneuverability, but charge up your secondaries.
I'd be careful with going in so early. You don't want to just YOLO win at the start and end up dying, especially since you don't know where everyone is yet.
Yep.
Yeah.
DCP time. And yes, JB, Valparaiso is the second largest city in Chile. You're still going full speed forward here. The longer you go full speed forward, the more danger you put yourself into.
Yeah. That's what happened, so. But I did manage to push him out of A, though. So.
Yeah, well, you're about to give them all a firing solution on you. I'd still be looking at the Illinois to try to get him down.
Yeah, get the Illinois. He's the main reason why you're stuck here.
Why did you funny button there?
I'm trying to get my heals ready, so because what I do is try and get both ready, because DCP takes longer to complete.
Okay. So, I mean, it makes sense with how aggressive you're being, but the point I'm trying to make is if you missed the funny button, your DCP is down, and that's no bueno in this. So, because you're being so aggressive, it's forcing you to cycle as crazy as it is. You should be healing, by the way, now.
Yeah. Your hull, you can tank a lot, but your hull is honestly kind of bad. So you need to actually pre-heal sometimes too.
Exactly. Like, you want to be healing again as soon as this is available. You're about to get your proc for your improved repair party readiness.
So, I mean, this is a good demonstration of Valve's capabilities. At the same time, like, you're not really... The thing is, you're YOLOing in too early. You're not getting the most out of your ship.
Yeah.
Yep, you're going to be forced to just ram the Lepanto, I feel. You're not going to go for it.
It does work because Lepanto played this one pretty poorly. But
sure.
Look at, like, you're not really getting that much out of your Valpa. I mean, it's fun and all, but you definitely could have a better game if you were more careful in your engagement.
He's trying to smoke.
That was funny too.
Yep. Now you can tell who got the free tier 9 ship here.
Well, he probably fat fingered his smoke. I do that every so often.
Yeah.
Yeah, that could happen too. Now smoking does work for him, assuming he, doesn't shoot his guns. That's really the key for him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he also died, so yeah. Wow. Okay, that was a very quick game, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, I told you about that.
You did.
Played out.
Man, I have an idea for a title of this ship, but it's NSF for the replay, but it's not safe for work or YouTube.
Throw it out there.
The safe one is Valpa YOLO.
Right.
There you go.
Right. I mean, I think it's gonna be funny to see the replay render, because you're literally just gonna go right up the map. But
oh yeah. I was just trying to force them out of there and make them all retreat, and I actually did that. Managed to get our team the caps.
So that's the power of the Valpo, right? It attracts enemy attention. They know how annoying it is to kill, so they want to kill it. And whether you were there or if you were still in this corner here, I think you would have accomplished the same objective. If you were down here, you'd still be alive. So, you know,
yeah.
That's all.
And looking how the game progressed, your team essentially got like 3 or 4 kills without your assistance. Jaeger got death struck by the sub. Brindisi was gonna die anyways. He didn't do too much to him.
Yeah.
Illinois also played that one so badly he probably would have died at the very start too.
Yeah,
I think the main one is that you drew Lepanto over and you caused him to run into the island. I think that's your main contribution, like indisputably.
You also encouraged the Musashi to run away.
Yeah, I did that too.
As they do.
Gonna see something charging, and they're like, "Oh, that's gonna be."
I feel really bad for this Neptune.
I know.
He chose the Neptune life, okay? He knew what he signed up for.
Yeah.
Broken heel won't save you. Where's the Montana's guns? Hello?
Oh, the Montana's gonna do dirty things to that Neptune.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
Of course, gonna try.
Man, if Montana only had...
Just random battle things.
Yeah, there we go. Zeroed them out.
Zeroed him out by killing the Montana with Neptune into the superstructure. I mean, no offense to you, Scott, but that was a more entertaining finish to me than your time.
Oh yeah, I bet.
You're just sitting here watching them. When are you gonna shoot? Okay. Wow. So you came in first place. Now I know SAT's gonna mention this. This is an 8-minute battle. You died early. You could have had more base XP had you lived and come away with more stuff and things.
Oh, yeah.
But whatever.
Funny enough, ironically, this kind of play actually got him more base XP. It's it's one of those games where you YOLO went early because the enemy team just happens to be so bad that you just take all the damage.
Yeah,
but at the same time, this actually encourages bad gameplay because you do this against a more competent team, you're gonna become that Valpa that dies in 3 minutes, and the team is like, not another one of those Valpa players.
I think this is like my second match with Valp, so because I got her recently. So.
All right, well, let's put the replay render up. I put like Valpo YOLO as a title, but if you guys think of a better one, let me know.
That's great.
It's
hyper-aggression.
Yeah. It's funny that Valp just punishes, like, it's pretty easy for it to punish other players because all you need to do is get within 12 kilometers. That's basically your winning condition, and it's ridiculously easy to do so. So I don't know why Wargaming insists on letting Valpo exist in its current state.
Yep. Look, here's the part now where you're just like, I'm going for it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm committed. No balls. Here we go.
It's like there's no turning back. If I show broadside to all those other battleships, I'm done.
Well, you could just back up, funny enough.
Yes.
Yeah, true.
Yes, you could also just do the French maneuver. So I'm thinking Chilean cruise missile could be a fun title too.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Not necessarily a name idea, but this is what Jingles would have called a game of catchy, catchy, chasey, chasey, kissy, kissy. In multiple ways.
Yeah, right. It's like a short but sweet replay.
Yeah. And there goes that Neptune.
It's a very efficient replay. You press W, you get 140k damage, you go next.
Yeah.
I think the title should be "Who Needs the S Key."
Broken S key.
Broken S key.
Yes. Who needs S key?
Sometimes I do act like some matches I don't even use my S key. It's like, well, I don't need it.
Or do you want the how about the reference to oh crap, what was the sitcom? Al Bundy? What am I thinking?
Married with Children?
Yes, Married to Children. Remember when Al Bundy would come home, he'd always yell, "No brakes, no brakes," and he'd crash into the garage.
There you go.
No brakes. All right, well, Scott, it's your replay. So which title do you like best?
Yeah. No breaks would be funny. So there you go.
You want no brakes?
Yeah, no breaks.
Okay. We'll do it. Well, that was a short but sweet replay. It was such a fast battle. We're going to watch it a second time because we might as well. Ay, ay, ay.
Who needs S key?
Yeah, who needs S key? That key is just a scam. That's why it starts with an S.
Ooh, S key equals scam.
Oh, there you go.
Think of it this way. Wargaming allows you to press W 4 times, but S only once. So we know what's a superior key.
True.
Okay. All right, dude. Well, thank you for the sub for this replay. This was very, very, very entertaining at the very least. And hopefully we gave you some things to think about in terms of your captain build once you get Lisboa, but absolutely, of course, too, when you get into the actual battles themselves. But
yeah,
I'm sure you were just laughing the whole time with your div mates anyways.
Oh, I was. We were all laughing. Like, how, like, even they said, how did you manage to place up top even though you're the only one who died?
And died earliest, too.
Or,
yeah. Well, therefore, yeah. Anyway. All right,
Call
guys.
Well, too much testicular fortitude.
True.
Well, did you still want No Break, Scott, or did you want a different title?
No breaks would be good, so.
Okay. All right. MC, we're gonna do your replay to finish this off with the Salem. This will be on Neighbors, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, chat, I know we just did I feel like we just did a commercial break because the replay was so quick. But we're going to get a, restart. We're going to get the words thing going. I'm going to run a commercial break and get Salem ready to go. After that will be live play where we just go around in asymmetrics or brawls or whatever and just beat the crap out of things. Did you know brawls are tier 5, Shice? Did you know that?
I did.
Yeah.
And I would certainly love to drop in there with.
I've
already been doing it, and I've just been hurting people's feelings.
I'm sure you have been.
Oh my god, dude. I've been waiting for that for so long. I'm like, oh yeah, I don't buy 5.
The best part is no carriers and no subs, and no hybrids even.
No, just unadulterated ass whooping.
Well, the trade-off is everyone's gonna take their new shiny Fujin, Kamikaze, Julio into brawls.
I'm okay with that. I take Ted 22 and dominate. What I did last time.
All right, most people don't know how to play Julio.
I used to frickin' troll around in the Omaha because it's broken when you want it to be. But then you just got a Citadel that's the size of Montana, so.
Yeah, Emnode has some experience with that.
Yeah, she is legit broken. But the problem is her skill floor is so high that only like the top 5% of players are gonna realize it. And you're also playing tier 5.
Yeah.
It's gonna go down there in Seal Club.
So for the longest time, the Marblehead was my most played ship, my #1 ship for game played as well as for kills and everything. Because I did exactly that. I just ran around and shot the heck out of everything. And that was back when, you know, you don't have a lot of premium ships in general. And so I'd always make sure I got at least one win in every ship I had in my port every day. At a certain point, I had to stop doing that. Nice job, Duckman and Sputnik.
Yeah, 500 ships is hard to.
Yeah, then you kind of have to stop. But
no,
you know,
the Omaha was a strange thing for me though. Like, I absolutely hated it when I first got it. I ended up not playing it because I had better things to do.
Mm-hmm.
And then I come back and I just decided, you know what, I'm going to rebuy that ship and go up the Des Moines line, and then I'm going to make myself suffer a little bit more and at least get a foothold into the Worcester line.
Mm.
I actually ended up becoming pretty good at doing the Omaha after like 3 or 4 games. I'm like, okay, so this is how this thing works.
Mm-hmm. You know, I really enjoyed a tier 4, the Phoenix, because it's basically Omaha, but one tier lower. And then you get to beat up on a lot more people. Because then you get up to max of tier 5, right?
Yeah.
Pumbaa to win. Manor Lords, he just gets.
What's going on, Matt GM? How you doing?
Oh goodness! And then Rosgildier pops his crawling smoke in the Cerberus, his fancy crawling smoke. So he's just gonna take advantage of this Des Moines. But here comes.
Okay, just exiting out of a couple things here. Oh, we're 2 points away from level 3 being done.
You just got bungoed, sir. He would have been better suited just turning his turrets right and waiting, because you got to know he's gonna.
Nice.
Oh, look at this, Mafia.
Look at the Shimakaze coming in to save his teammate.
Hero play right there.
But what was it? Just this year alone, I went from just barely being at tier 10 in one line, and now I have like 5 tier 10s.
Nice. It's crazy how fast you can progress in this game now. Oh, man. When it first came out 10 years ago, it took like a year of like dedication to get to a 10.
Yep. Now, I mean, for normal players who probably don't know all the resources, it probably still take like a couple of months, but it's still much faster.
Mm-hmm.
And even if you're a new player, trying to get into the game, if you really want, you can just literally spend money on Christmas crates right now, and you can zoom by in like about a week or a month, even if you don't know what you're doing.
Right.
And this, well, it's for better and for worse too.
Ooh, I didn't notice I didn't have any signals on it. I might actually have to go and fix that.
It's
Whoopsie.
asymmetricals. It's all right.
Yeah. Yeah. Holy blue boosters, says Duckman. And Mattium, the correct answer is both. Why not both? Schlieffen and Aldebert? Why not both? They're both great lines. Probably some of the best lines. You know, one of the things that I've been thinking about doing... Sputnik, thank you for the cheer. One of the things I was thinking about doing was... No, it's just really quiet. See? It's what you get, Duckman, for, you know, requesting music that's so it's soft. No sound in your console. Oh, I don't know what to tell you about that. But I'm hearing it. So I was thinking about like a Zath chat topic about like how you can play World of Warships, not spend money, and still like really kick butt. Like highlighting all the best like tech tree ships and stuff like that. To kind of point out, you can play this game for free and still win. You know what I mean? Like, I thought that might be a fun.
Who doesn't spend any money on the game, and he's got 300 or 400.
Yeah. Yeah.
How to efficiently be a free to play player.
Right. So I was thinking about this, right? Our next stream will be on New Year's Day. The next Warship stream will be on New Year's Day. And I was thinking maybe on that day, maybe we do a couple of fun Zatchat videos, right? I know on that day I want to open up all my Santa containers. That's the day I want to do kind of both, right? Like you don't need to spend money, and then here I am spending all this money. Well, not really, but you know, converting my million doubloons into however much more steel I can get, because it's funny. I don't know, like diametric opposites. But anyway, that's what I'm thinking about, at least for this coming week. Give me 1 sec, y'all. I gotta open the door. It's getting warm.
Well, you also got to start stocking red boosters for the next salvage event too.
Red and blue boosters. That's correct. Yes. Which, side note, I'm really surprised. A lot of people haven't been recognizing my rerun channel as a fantastic ability, a fantastic opportunity to get blue boosters, especially for that Sourkoof game thing coming up the event, because we do 2 giveaways per day over on the rerun channel, and they're blue boosters. And we have like 5 people that enter. We have like a 20% chance of winning because nobody knows about it. It's crazy.
So now you can take all of your useless blue boosters in your ship EXP and then get a Sourkoof with it.
That's right.
And oh boy, and I'm thinking a ton of players are going to do it because it's a Sourkoof. Sourkoof, whichever way it's pronounced.
Yep. Undersung opportunity, exactly. And Duckman, yeah. Chaos, if you see Chaos, won 5 times in a row on the rerun channel. Duckman was a little salty there. But one thing I thought was really cool, because 5's the limit. Since 5 is the limit, what if you see Chaos did was said, if I get drawn, I will DM the first person that enters the giveaway after the announcement. I'll DM that person the code. And I thought that was a really cool idea. So, anyway, we should probably get to the replay now, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, all right. So, here we go. This is MC. Is it Mixed Squads? Is that how you pronounce your name?
Just call me MC or Squads. It doesn't matter.
All right. Sounds good. So this is one of his replays. He's a relatively new viewer. Said, hey, I want to get some feedback on this, and I'm so glad that we've gotten to the ability where we can go through these beyond prioritized replays and stuff. Part of that is because the patch has a long duration, and part of that too is I think we started right off the bat even without having the replay render tool. So I might do that again in the future. So he's playing the Salem, which is well known for, it was a coal ship, and it's got a super heel to it, and it's basically a Des Moines hull. There's a couple of things that make it unique. One is that it has defensive anti-air fire no matter what, and you can only choose between hydroacoustic search or radar options for consumables as part of the balancing. Like, you're paying for the super heel this way. Now, keep in mind, the radar itself is a little bit shorter range. I like to call it T-Rex radar because it just doesn't reach. It's 8.5 kilometer versus Des Moines, which is 10. It also doesn't last as long as Des Moines either. So a lot of times in competitive environments, I oftentimes recommend to go hydro because hydro is up longer and it detects torpedoes. Now, MC is playing asymmetric, and in asymmetric, I absolutely recommend hydroacoustic search here because that's going to do more, I think, for spotting torpedoes from bots than the radar will do. Because the bots typically will smoke, but they won't hide in smoke. They'll just smoke and keep running. So let's get to the build for our Salem here. We got main armaments mod 1, engine room protection, aiming systems, propulsion, concealment, and finally main battery mod 3. I don't see anything wrong with this build, especially if you're playing this in randoms or ranked. You could also do this in asymmetrics just fine. One thing that... Sorry, go ahead.
Are you going to be playing... Are you going to be constantly playing the ship? Because there are special upgrades you can get.
Oh.
You're talking about the coal upgrades. Go ahead.
So
I actually play this thing quite often.
Okay.
All right. In that case, I would recommend the Hydra mod in slot 2.
Mm-hmm. So if you do that, then of course you're gonna switch over to hydro. But yes, that would be a good choice, especially if you play this predominantly in asymmetrics. I think this is a really good choice for you.
Increase the uptime is pretty nice. It's not a requirement, but I think it's a nice to have, especially since you're going to be playing the ship a lot.
Right. Also in asymmetrics, concealment isn't as important as it is in randoms and ranked. It's still helpful, but you could, especially now that upgrades I think are still on sale, you could experiment with Steering Gears Mod 2 on it and see just how crazy it is. Or you can go full out, screw the torpedoes, and go torpedo lookout system. You could do either one of those as well. Your maneuverability is 8.6 seconds right now for rudder shift. With steering gears, that takes it down to basically destroyer levels 5. Like Soviet gunboat destroyer. That's pretty sexy. And pretty funny, right?
Just to clarify, is this going to be asymmetrical only build?
I tend to just run it on any. I just use it kind of like a Swiss Army knife.
Okay. So then in that case...
Okay, the thing I'm trying to get at is randoms build is a lot more demanding. Asymmetric, you can get away with a lot more stuff. But if you have to choose between a asymmetric build or a randoms build, I would prioritize randoms build.
Okay.
Yep, unless you decide you're just never going to play randoms again. And if that's the case, then, go hog wild. The other thing is, these only cost credits to change, other than the coal upgrade. Captain skills are a little bit different, but because it's a premium ship, you can put other captains on, and you can have a captain spec for, asymmetrics, and a captain spec for randoms, another one spec for ranked. You get the idea.
Yeah.
All right.
That's what I love about premiums.
Yeah, exactly. That's what makes them so nice. And yes, I saw that comment, Taz. You're absolutely correct. Salem is a real-life ship in Massachusetts, just outside of Boston. It's in Quincy. And they do a special thing for Halloween every year, too. So if you're ever in... If you're ever in Boston around Halloween, they have they make it like a haunted ship or something like that. It's really cool.
Ooh.
Yeah. I missed out on it because I was there just before, so they had the ship closed while they were, setting up for it and everything.
Oh, fun.
Yeah. So this is a standard.
Sorry, I was gonna say, I know in New Jersey they have it decorated for Christmas too.
Yeah, a lot of the ships do that. So getting into your captain build, this is a standard captain 10-pointer with grease the gears, priority targets, super AP shells, and top grade gunner. It's a fine build, but I would say if you're playing this in randoms primarily, my initial focus is going to be on survival first and damage second. So I would absolutely, for example, choose superintendent over the heavy AP so that I have an extra heal and radar too, and defensive, but that's not so important, but the heal more so than anything else. And then I would probably prioritize concealment expert over top grade gunner. Top grade gunner is good to have, but not to start. That make sense?
I would also look into getting adrenaline rush pretty early on.
Yeah. This would be also good to get. If you are playing this in asymmetrics only, then by all means, what you've got is fine. And again, because you've got the ability to switch different commanders, maybe this one's your asymmetric damage focused captain, and then you swap in somebody else with the build that I suggested to start and work it up that way for randoms. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Also, I'm curious why you don't have Doze or Halsey in here.
I am not able to afford them at the moment.
Okay. Halsey is free. Halsey is a campaign.
Doe
so I'll have to look at doing it.
Doe is 35k coal.
Yep. One is doubloons, one is coal, if I remember right. And then Halsey is campaign, which you can just do automatically as you're playing. Same thing with Yamamoto. And I'd highly recommend you do that. And when we go to live play, if you need a refresher on how to do that, MC, I can show you.
Which campaign is Halsey in, if you don't mind me asking?
Hit fast, hit hard, hit often.
Okay.
Can't believe I remember that. Those are his quotes. That's the reason why it's that one. 1500 for doubloons. Got it. Thank you, Duckman. You have no signals. That's fine. This is asymmetrics, but signals that are really good for Salem would be things like HP boosting, fire reduction, heal boosting speed, consumables, fire chances, and then from there, it's up to you if you want to do anti-air, if you want to do flood reduction or ramming. Okay.
All right, give me 1 second. I'm going to quickly throw on all those flags. I have like 300 of each, apparently.
I would keep them for randoms and ranked. Asymmetrical, you don't really need it. You're just... D-flags are very expensive, so I wouldn't take it into asymmetricals.
Bingo. So what you did is fine with no flags. Okay, let's get into the replay then.
Game of the day, I can feel
and I saw your comment about closing kick and sound coming back. That's a little weird, Duckman. But, oh, you know what? Maybe it's because, so for kick, there is no music playing. That's only on Twitch. So you probably had Twitch muted and kick on. And that's probably why. And no degrees.
One thing about this match, my buddy in the Sabir, he died pretty early. He was pretty rusty.
Okay.
Because he just came back after a couple weeks.
That's good for you, though. That means you get more damage.
Yeah.
Well, I also don't like where he's going. So, like I highlighted before on the previous games, if this is asymmetrics and it is domination where you've got the different caps, bots will go evenly just about to each of the caps. So what you want to do is you want to focus on 2 of those 3 caps. Sabir and Salem, the other one, going to B means you should be going to B as well, unfortunately. Ideally, you guys go to A, maybe Salem goes to C or to A with you, and then you go mid afterwards. Kick is muted because I have to...
Both of you going to A, I think it's fine. Sabir can be the one. You both can just kind of bow tank. You can even post up on that island, be relatively safe. While Sabir just does Sabir stuff.
That was kind of my plan. My buddy in the Sabir, he went to B, and unfortunately,
You mean very fortunately he dies.
Very unfortunate.
Now, what you could do even is bow in on this part of the island, the one you're right next to, and that allows you to really support your teammates at B cap, because you know these bots are going to keep going. If you keep going into A, now you've got to fight on 2 fronts. You've got your ships in front of you and A, and you've got the ships at B that could possibly shoot at you too.
Also, that was a bit slow reaction on the Veneto shooting you. You were kind of broadside, so that could have... You could have taken a Citadel, and that would have really sucked.
Bots are really good at punishing that.
Yep. This is actually where rudder shift helps as well, since you get a lot more... you get to maneuver a lot faster, so you're less likely to take Citadels.
Yep.
You don't overmatch Edinburgh bow, so you should be firing HE here.
Either that or shooting higher. You should be aiming up for the superstructure. If you insist on the AP, but I'm with SAT. Switch to HE, get him on fire. Then, while he's burning, go to Veneto and just rotate through. If the bots DCP the one fire, then you go back and get him on a sticky fire. And keep going. This is one of the problems...
I'm not really doing much to him.
Nope. This is one of the problems of speccing into a skill like your buffed AP. When you do that, you are encouraging yourself to fire AP. You're like, I want that damage, give me the damage. But then you're shooting at a Balwan cruiser that is ricocheting as many shells as you're penetrating.
And unfortunately, it's a boost, but 7.5 times 0 is still 0.
Yep. Now, I'd move forward here, get on the side of the Veneto that turned, and just start smashing him on his side.
I'm still surprised that Edinburgh was just sitting there.
That's what bots will do. In this game mode, once they get into a cap, they just stop. Until the cap is completed, then they start moving again.
And they're also wailing on your Salem and your severe buddy.
Yep. Yeah, your severe buddy is over pushing way too hard right now. He should have stopped back here so that he could reverse and stay and keep the Venettos on his front instead of on his side.
Better yet, if Sabir was with you, that Edinburgh would have died last year, probably.
Yeah. Yeah, out of your 90 shell hits, you have 34 ricochets. So...
Okay.
Wow. Broadside Veneto, there you go. Now you can start chewing into him. Now keep an eye on your pens and shatters. If you're shattering, that means you're not penetrating its thick armor plating to where you want to aim higher. Upper belt.
Upper belt or where that third turret is.
Correct. Right here would be a good spot too. Also, now that he's turning, there's a nice flat piece of armor right here. That's a good place to start aiming as well. There you go. You're kind of hitting it.
Things are a little too
This
warm
is
here.
also where saturation comes into effect. Wait, so basically, each section of the hull has its own HP value, like the bow, the midsection, and the stern. Once they take a certain amount of damage, they start taking less damage. So you want to spread your shots out evenly if you can, so you avoid the ships getting saturated, so you can maximize your damage.
Exactly.
Also, you can fire HE. That is allowed.
Yeah. I tend to be a one-trick pony with armor piercing some days. Like I said, I'm not a very smart player.
Oh, that's okay. It's just, you know, if you're gonna do that, then start thinking about how can I make sure I'm penning things. So things like shooting for superstructure, upper belt, essentially aiming higher, things like the bow or stern, depending, are all good things to get in the habit of doing. Like that shot right there, you're probably gonna hit him on the side, and some of them are gonna bounce. Looks like 1 or 2 of them did. You watched The Martian last night, huh? Yes, he was tortured by disco, right? It was the captain had disco music. Good thing your Aki is still alive up to the north.
Yeah, that, if I remember right, that Aki actually managed to live.
I mean, that's really what you need in order to win, is not make it just a 1v all versus all the bots.
Also, you should have been inching forward, just kind of see where the other Veneto ran off to. Well, one of the other two.
Yeah, there's 3 of them in your area.
Yeah, you should be maximizing your DPM whenever possible. Like right now, you've only been using the front 2 guns. I think you could have swung out and got your third one if you're more careful with angling.
Yeah, that's tough to do though. So I get the idea of just stay bow forward. It's definitely the easiest way to do it.
It's a safe way to play.
Yeah.
Also, I think you're not as comfortable with the aiming because that first shot was pretty far off.
Yeah.
I also noticed against the when you were shooting the cruiser at the very start, you were severely underleading that first salvo. I think maybe the second too.
Well, that's the fun of floaty shells, right?
I still have a lot to learn about the ship and stuff. It's
okay. Hey, look, you got a fire. You're secondary.
Yeah, if you were using HE here, the first Veneto would have died like 2 salvos ago.
Long time ago. Now, this is okay if you have a mission to get hit ribbons.
I think I was actually going for hit ribbons too.
This is something that Seabear and I ran into when we had an event where we had to get hits. So we took our Belfasts and shot AP at Balwan battleships that were charging us.
Need to aim higher, in my opinion.
Absolutely need to aim higher.
If he's totally broadside, close in, you might pen, but the rest of the time you're gonna
go in, press W.
He's actually getting decent pens. If you look, he's got 18 pens, 20 pens right there.
Yeah.
So I mean, he's getting pens, but typically that's not.
No, well, that's part. I would say that's because of the American piercing shells, right? The buffed penetration.
Just...
Yeah. So if he was doing this on a different cruiser, for example, like a French cruiser, this wouldn't be the same way, right?
I assume he would be playing a little bit different to account for the French cruiserness.
Yeah.
I mean, you are getting 4 or 5 grand per salvo. Nothing major. I guess that's better than nothing.
I think eventually I remembered that I have a 1 and a 2 key.
Yeah,
it happens.
Now, be careful because now you're completely pulled out right in front of another Veneto.
Yeah, I would at least look at where he is and not take a citadel.
Right. Good use of defensive anti-air both times the planes came by you, by the way.
Yeah. I usually always keep an eye on my radar. A lot of times it's something I learned when I was in World of Tanks, just to watch the ways the team went in randoms.
Now, if you do want to try for citadels, that would be underneath the front turret, I'd probably say, or the back turret, one of the two.
So I don't think it's a ship that's easily citadel, especially
I don't think so either.
Yeah, sticking the upper belt and the bow stern at times is perfectly fine.
Yep. Now going for the bow like you just did right there, he's turning away, so it's getting more and more angled. I'd be very cautious about that.
That was an AK salvo on the bow, and that's because it was completely unsaturated.
That's correct.
That's what I mean by spreading your shots out. And also, you're gonna start bouncing.
Or non-pens.
Yep.
So you're kind of playing this like a British light cruiser. Basically AP only. What is HE?
Yep. Yep. I do like that you stayed zoomed out and shot at close range that way. A lot of people will stay zoomed in, and you lose a lot of, you know, awareness because of that.
Yeah.
This is where you're at the HP where Adrenaline Rush would have quickly outpaced your improved AP.
Whoa. Aki just doing Aki things. And now it's cleanup aisle 7, just you, Aki, and Pobeda.
That's why I love Aki. Those bombs are deadly.
I would have probably held that, but that's fine. Sounds like you've got, which one is she? Is it Ashley Violet? I think that's Ashley Violet.
Yeah, that's Ashley Violet.
Yeah. Now, don't forget you can also...
I think this is about the time I remember that I have HE somewhere.
Yeah, yeah.
Back to normal.
There you go. Little delayed on doing the reinforcement there. Didn't matter so much, but that could have caused a fire on you, and his next squadron could have gotten a sticky on you because of that. I'd be aiming a little higher still.
Yeah, you don't need to shoot the bow.
I was kind of trying to lead it just in case it started moving again. Because a lot of times when the aircraft carriers are usually the last ship, they tend to bum rush.
True.
Yeah, that is also
I'll do
true.
that, especially when I realize my team just throw themselves. I'm like, all right, well, I might as well just go charge in using secondaries.
Suffering some form of brain damage.
Hello.
Suffering some form of brain damage. That's Taz.
Even knowing I played this entire game a bit wrong, I still got like 350,000 damage or so.
Yeah, it's still a good game.
Or 3 1/4.
You know.
One good thing to spot with carriers, the smokestack.
Mm-hmm.
Because the smokestack will tell you everything. Kind of tells you their speed, their slowing down, speeding up, stopping, and like especially with a carrier sitting stationary like that, you tend to want to aim towards the rear of it, so that way all your shells hit.
That's true. Take a look. Take a look at all your hits right now. You had 547 hits. 72 were shatters. 105 were ricochets. Now, again, you're playing in Salem with the buffed AP characteristics. If you were playing a different cruiser, there'd be a lot more ricochets and a lot more shatters, right? So I think for you, get in the habit of swapping shells a little bit more frequently. And I know you said you typically just fire AP. I think you're better off getting in the habit of shooting HE first and only switching to AP when you have the opportunity to do so.
Okay.
Yeah, like the ASIN bots will fire HE until they get a fire and then switch to AP.
Yeah, that's what the bots will do for you, right? If you get set on fire. What I'm saying is for him starting fires, him shooting HE, you got 5 fires, only 5 fires for less than 5,000 total damage. And that's because your fires are accidental fires essentially, right? And what I think you're going to find yourself getting more damage, XP, whatever out of is if you start getting the habit of setting ships on fire and then keeping an eye on them. And then if they DCP, going back and setting them on fire again. I think you would have had a much quicker several engagements, especially the first one today. I think you would have had, you would have been in a position to really kind of move in more aggressively towards the end game had you burned down those ships earlier, quicker. If that makes any sense.
Okay.
You would get a lot.
That makes sense. I'm thinking that because I went through the American battleship line first, so I'm thinking that kind of bled into that game.
Which line?
The
Montana
line.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there are technically 3 battleship lines.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was thinking of going down the Vermont line, but then I was just sitting there like, do I really want to play the Colorado for another 100 games?
Yes, you do.
You do.
Yes, you do. You love
Rick,
it.
Colorado's great.
Rick is amazing.
Just don't do what I saw someone did earlier today on stream. Use high explosive in the Vermont.
Oh God, why?
I saw someone did that on some streams and clipped it. I was like, why would you? And the person who was spectating was like, why? Like they're dying in pain.
Because it's random battles, man. Randoms are just randoms. Unless you're talking to somebody specifically that you know is a good player, it's hard to really expect anybody to know what they're doing.
True. There is technically a few situations where Vermont can use HE, but more likely than not, that's not a great thing.
Yep.
Against the battleship? No, not really.
Destroyers, yes.
No. Against battleships is one thing. If like they're completely angled and their DCP is down, then yeah, go for it.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So
even
that's one of the reasons.
Against destroyers, I actually rather use AP, honestly.
Well,
yeah, because the 10% guaranteed damage.
Broadside battleship. It's like, why?
But that's why this channel exists, right? Is to help people understand the game and learn it. I don't sit there and necessarily, call people crap players or blah, blah, blah. I'm out here trying to help people understand it so that we can all have a better experience.
I'm glad you don't do that. Leave plenty of room for
what are we going to call this replay, by the way, if it makes it to YouTube?
Like, why would you do that? Question their intelligence, but sometimes they actually make me question that. It's not just because I'm angry; it's the stuff they do.
You're not questioning their intelligence time though. You're questioning their idiocy.
Yeah.
Like, how can you be so?
Yeah,
well.
true. I was like, why would you use HE from Vermont on a broadside battleship?
In the tier list of sins to do in World of Warships, that's kind of like low mid tier.
Another one is also
tarnish his reputation. Say yes.
Don't challenge the witch. That's a good title.
Why would you go charging into a cap with like Yamato?
And it fits into the Salem way. Into the
Testicular
Salem
fortitude override.
I was thinking of something like AP Purist because you were really forcing that AP there.
Yeah.
A lot of ways to do it.
Mm-hmm. Well, what do you think?
A lot of it was just because I was going for the shots hit missions that I had to do that day too.
Okay. So what would you like your title to be for this, MC? It's your game.
Armor piercing works, I guess.
Oh.
There you go.
AP only challenge.
No wonder.
All right.
That's 4v4.
All right then. So let's drop this then. And MC, thanks for supporting the channel and setting this in. This was a lot of fun to look at. Hopefully gave you some things to think about.
Maybe a lot of things to fix on my commander and stuff.
Right.
Now,
Well, sure.
how do you get the Valparaiso commander?
Lisboa?
Yeah.
It's a collection you have to complete, and I think you get containers for it or something. Anyway, chat.
Plus whatever, and yeah.
Gonna go to
collecting
BR.
containers.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the BR back screen, guys, and get a poll going so you guys can vote for which of these should go to YouTube. Then it's dirty water time, and I'm gonna go get some. And I'm gonna go get my. Yeah, I'm gonna get logged in. So if people want to join us for live play, you can message me in game Lord_Zath on the NA server.
This guy. Hello.
All right, let me get logged in. I think the commercial is running now. Happy holidays to you, Elusive Spider. How you doing? Did you have a good holiday week?
Zach, man,
coach,
back
switching over in a
from
second.
that Schlieffen game that I had a couple days ago.
Hey, that's a good one right there. You got Amaranth on the.
Yeah, yeah. It's the second time I ran into her at TwitchCon, 2 different years, 22 and 25.
This makes me want to go to a lake and buy a boat.
Oh. Down boy.
I should probably DM you.
Logging in.
All right, I'll be right back. I'm gonna get water and dirty water. The smile on the girl at the table. I didn't notice that, but if you look at it, she's taking a selfie with my camera. Hell yeah. Right, or good one. All right, I'll be right back, y'all.
Here I'm in. Don't do it.
That's what she said.
There you go. Rah, rah. We doing ASIMs, you said?
I'll join for ASIMs.
He got up and walked away even after I messaged him.
Over on Team Dirty
Yeah.
Water, we've got Deadeye Abuser and a Kremlin. Now, interestingly enough, we discovered in the last round that Deadeye Abuser is currently using a phone hotspot to play the game.
Sorry, say that again.
He's using a cell phone hotspot to play the game.
Okay.
I need 60 of them.
Crashed at least once already.
And that's enough.
So that's interesting. Just pour yourself
Sorry,
some more.
Which play did you say that was? Just so we can
That's
keep an eye on
what
it.
Deadeye Abuser, you know, the battleship, the guy that doesn't really matter if he disconnects for 3 minutes, right?
Okay. Yeah, that's
right. And then, jeez, and then we've got.
Oh, you guys want to know something really funny?
What?
My very first ship, Tier 9, that I got was the Fletcher, and I still don't have the gearing.
The combat has been all.
I don't know if that's funny. Sad.
Destroyer gameplay got really boring for me, so I casted it off to the side for a while, and then I came back and I'm like, I do not remember how to play this thing.
Yeah.
And he's gone. Hearing torpedoes from downtown. Look at that.
Asymmetrics we're doing.
Yes. Wow. Brilliantly played. Mm-hmm.
I mean, I got it fully upgraded now, but I'm still like, do I just keep going down the Fletcher, or do I just free XP to the gearing and call it a day, and just keep the Fletcher to relearn?
Just play the Fletcher. Why do you want to free XP to gearing?
Oh. Because he doesn't like gearing.
Just don't play it.
Yeah, but he didn't go in. He just went right across.
Like just
it's my.
Yeah, just research the gearing, and then you can choose whether to play it or not. If you don't, then you save 20 million credits, and you move on to a different line.
Fletcher is one of the best ships tier for tier at tier 9 for destroyers. So you should absolutely be playing it.
Yeah,
fresh.
Like, you just need to free XP the hull so you're not playing a stock Fletcher. That's it.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
Let me check and see if I actually got the hull, because I was having a tough time with the original.
I'll join as well.
Looks like I did.
Guys, it is
what about your
time.
captain skills?
Don't have my lights.
And there we go. I'm now using the free trial of Twitch Turbo.
Well, there you go. Chat, it's time for our cheer. I got my dirty water here with my Wargaming issue whiskey cubes. Let's go. Thank you all for being here. Happy Sunday. Cheers. You can type exclamation point cheers in the chat if you want to get some emotes flying. And of course, feel free to share what you're consuming right now. Doesn't have to be alcoholic. Let's go.
Lemonade.
I almost spat that out.
You can always make it hard lemonade.
There you go. You know,
just woke up like about an hour ago.
Mother energy drink. There you go.
That's no excuse.
Here's to Chris Vala, Barford.
I also rarely ever drink because of medications.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. I want to highlight something, guys. There's 4 of us, and Brawls is tier 5, 4 versus 4.
Let's go.
Yeah, we could do it.
You guys want to do Brawls?
You can do one quick game.
Brawl.
I'm loading the game up now.
Oh, God. I mean, hi, I'm not.
somebody good needs to be in a DD.
I will.
I wanted to do this. Spend 3 hot nicks running around or something like that.
Oh, God.
It's Brawls. You press W, you blow people up, you move on.
That's right.
So
press W, profit.
Funny thing about what was just said about 5, like just a bunch of Hotnicks running around.
Pick a ship, MC.
Got it all.
I don't know if a Hotnick's is one I'd go with.
Cribbo crates.
Oh yeah.
Give me a second. I need to buy a tier 5. I forgot I didn't have one.
Here's another funny one. 3 agent courts and 1 Hotnick. Or something like that.
Actually, the other day we did 3 Agincourts with me and my Kamikaze, and we just utterly destroyed people.
Also, I wonder how well 3 Hotnicks would do. Just
Kamikaze R for those of us that are cool and have been here for a long time.
Yes.
I have both. I pulled
like
those.
Myself. And
also, you don't even need to buy a tier 5. Just gamble on crates until you get the Kamikaze.
Well, the Kamikaze's for welfare recipients. But
I pulled both this year.
Oh my
God!
God!
My point exactly.
Grammy, Julius Caesar.
I'm fearing the day that I pull one of those.
Oh, it's a beautiful boat.
All right, MC. Whenever you're ready, we'll go.
Old Heisen. You won the bet.
I'm just building T-22 real quick.
There you go. There you go. That's my DD of choice.
You have torps that exceed your detection. You have guns that actually can kill people, and you have hydro. And a smoke that actually lasts a decent amount of time. T-22 is one of the strongest boats for brawls.
Any recommendation for equipment?
For T-22?
Yeah.
Just build 10 points how you normally would build her.
I mean, yeah, you just do the standard captain.
Here.
But I'll show you my. I'll put up on the screen. That's my build right there. If you want to take a look at that and go off of that, you can. I was doing the I was setting up my pictures from the streams recently for my cover pics, and I had a T-22 game from a brawl that I'm putting out, right? And I was talking to chat about something really funny that you can do in the T-22. So, MC, you're good because I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna put a picture up here.
All right, here's the captain build up.
Okay, so here's the picture I am using for my death pick, right? And one of the things that I told you can do with the T-22, look very carefully at the middle gun. You can actually flick people off with it. So if you look carefully at the screen, I'm flicking off the kamikaze that I killed.
Were you showing this at?
It's like, take that, you little sucker.
Pretty much that.
Well, we have definitely entered the second half of Zach's stream where alcohol and middle fingers are involved.
I'm gonna throw.
There's so many things I could say about that.
Let's see here.
How do you get it to flip someone off?
Dear jerky.
Should I throw on a fire flag?
Throw on whatever flags you want. I mean, it's tier 5, so the game's gonna be quick anyways. How do you flick them off? Because see, if you look at the turret, the gun goes super high, right? So if you're shooting, if you're like looking at something that's like way off in the distance, the gun just whoop, like straight up, and it turns. And so it's like whoop, and then it turns.
Wow.
It's the one thing that I notice when I play the T-22. I don't think I see it in any other ship out there, but it's just hilarious to watch.
Just here, have the finger.
Yeah.
Of course, Zath is eternally amused by this.
Oh, dude, I'm eternally amused by the smallest of things, dude.
If they found out that's a feature, you can flip off other people's ships, and it's using intentional game designs too. That's legal.
You guys want the Valpo game on YouTube? Okay. I think I've got plenty of Utrecht, Montana, and other ones. Here we go. Everybody out of the armory. Let's see.
Let's do this.
Let me check my channel.
Like me, who's in army doesn't crash.
The stinks. I accidentally left my queso out last night.
Oh no! So
What's the
sorry,
matter?
man.
An emerald?
No.
Okay.
No, I can't wait to see him.
We all can't. We all can't. All right, let's see.
DD, just go spot the emerald so I can destroy it.
Oh, he's gonna have hydro.
It doesn't matter. All you
poor
gotta do is
thing.
be visible and he's gonna disappear.
I have one Utrecht, but that's from 20. Okay, that's in this year, so we
All
can
you
skip
have to
that.
do is just spot him.
Oh my god, I've got so many Montana replays. So many.
I keep seeing people playing Rio in here, and it's really not that good of a boat.
Lishboa.
No.
Put Lishboa on it.
I think
And I got
Rio's
lots of
more of a
Salems
sniper
too.
than secondary BB.
I think it's junk.
They do have a kamikaze.
Yeah.
Mhm.
He's pretty good too.
All right, Scheist, you go right, I go left.
Sounds good.
All right.
I'm gonna cut wide over here on 3 line.
Okay, in that case, I think I might just go straight.
Yep.
Because I don't want to be behind that
you're in
island for
Agincourt. You're only one direction. That's forward.
Yeah, forward right into them.
No, because you're so freaking slow.
That is also true.
Torpedoes are loaded.
And actually, I'm gonna be a real jerk because I can.
See, Scott, you just haul ass right into that island.
Yeah.
And just hang out.
Yep.
Will do.
Yep. And you just don't come out from there, and then if they charge you, then you just, well, you make them regret that.
You dump holy mother of torpedoes on their face because you have a whole bunch of them.
They got
Right.
a kamikaze in B.
Cool.
Well, of course.
Yeah, when he comes into A, then you know where he's at.
Where are you going, MC?
I am taking the scenic route. I'm going to see if I can get some side shots when they come around.
Yeah, probably
Okay.
not.
And make sure they don't have anybody veering off course.
Duckman, hey, you wanted this AI personality. I'm just saying, it's your fault. Now, Scott, what's that smoke for?
Yeah.
Hydro, yeah.
Should not have done that.
Because all you did was just tell them where you are.
The Emerald's on the other side of the island. That's why you're in Hydro.
Yeah. Which is fine. Okay, and then we've got the Kitakami, or whatever, Kamikaze over there.
Yep.
Enemy force sighted on the horizon.
2 battleships coming in.
Yep. Now, there was no need for you to run like that, Scott. Just because you're on Hydro, you were in a very strong position still. Now you are in a very not strong position.
Yeah,
You might want to put your engine boost on.
You can be in
If you
a
have
very
your engine
dead
boost on,
position
you can
now.
at least dodge some shells a little bit better. There, never mind.
Coming back in. I have no cover for DDs now. Where's my other DD?
He's
Why are you on the 10
he's
line?
over there.
What are you doing?
No.
You've got Hydro, so you're actually better off over here at this island because you get Hydro the other
We're gonna
side.
put this replay on YouTube and call it McDerp.
Straight up.
Torpedoes to starboard.
Oh, the Emerald's not going to eat any of them.
Oh, no.
No, he's so far away. I mean, there's no point in even bothering with that. Here's the Kami R.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just saying he's smoking up, so that's cool.
Yeah. I had to retreat and I'm circling back. Hold it around,
No
please.
worries. Yeah, I'm holding the caps.
Already hurt the Rio.
Oh,
Look, there
you
it is.
poor
Boom, boom, boom,
thing!
get him, get him.
You poor thing!
Oh, no.
Turn!
Mistakes were made.
You're not? Fine. Suck on that.
I accidentally fingered that again.
He's charging me.
Or not. Yeah, he is.
No, he's not. He's stopping. He's stopping.
I think he knows what's gonna happen.
You beach,
Well, the
loser!
Emerald stuck his face out, so.
Well, you just stay there. I'm gonna try to back in and get a proxy
that
spot
man a
on,
gunner?
I guess.
I did, sir.
I did,
He's
sir.
my cousin.
He's my cousin. Oh, here he goes.
There he is. Hello.
Hello. How are you, buddy?
Have some salt in your wounds.
There's the salt.
There's the Emerald.
This is great. This is great. Have some HE
Running
Rio.
away. Ow. I'm very popular here. I'm not liking it.
Oh damn, you are
Get ready.
popular.
You're about to have friends.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna start playing Ring Around the Island.
So Zath.
Now, MC, you should be torping the Rio and Agincourt. Forget about the Emerald. Because they're gonna keep going forward. So you just want to keep torping these guys. Like, the worst thing you can do right now, MC, is pick a fight against a cruiser.
And an Emerald. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm backing up.
No, too late.
Kind of is, unfortunately.
See, now the Emerald's interested in
Hold your
trying to
ground,
come after.
hold your ground, get lines on the carriers that are trying to wrap the island and put torps in their nose.
Yep. Well, yeah, he's gonna torp me now. Sure.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm probably dead.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah. But that's what I was saying. Like, that's what you need to do against these battleships. Is you need to torpedo them. Unfortunately, now they've got all the time in the world. Yeah, you might as well just go die, and we can switch to asymmetrics because Mnode is here now.
Oh, but you're having so much fun.
I screwed up.
Oh, I mean, yeah.
I've been hydroed.
This is my fault.
But just because you're hydro doesn't mean that you need to panic and run away. You sitting there still prevents them from coming around and advancing and trying to make something happen.
Yeah, I should have done that.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know why I panicked.
Oh, I was gonna ram too.
All right, well, let's switch over to asymmetric so we can beat up on bots. That's easier.
Well, we just had 2 in that game. They were on our team.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Suck on that, Shice. I beat you by 3 XP. That is true, Elusive. Being pinned to an island is absolutely a big part of what clan battles is all about. Yeah. Come on in, Eminote.
Eminote.
Now we go and steal your kills.
Yeah. Damn it.
Sucks to suck.
I don't know if you were here for that, Shice. On Friday, the best kill steal ever I had was I killed the target and I panned out and I looked up and there's M-Node's dive bombers coming in from this Nebraska or Delaware. And I just hear, oh, come on, Zach. As they like fly up.
I mean, you kind of screw me over in both ways. Here.
I think that's his favorite thing to do.
I don't see why this is funny.
It's funny.
Actually,
nothing wrong with it.
Right round, baby. Right round.
What I could do is do this.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
The issue is not the fact that you both chose battleships. The issue is that you chose tier 9.
You know, just for humor's sake, the 2 of you just demonstrated your ability to play a DD, and you're in one now.
So they could use some practice. That's okay. What's the big deal?
Yes. No,
Guys, when we play this game, when we play live, we're just screwing around. We're having fun. We're
what do you
that's
think
it.
I'm doing? I'm playing.
Yeah, hell yeah. Let's play. So MC, what are you gonna pick? I'm gonna go with Cruiser since there's a slot open. Thanks for the stream. Hey, Elastic, good to see you again. Thank you for being here, man.
I'm bouncing between grabbing a cruiser destroyer.
Cruiser destroyer.
I would go submarine, but that's still at tier 8.
You know, I really haven't played Hawaii much. Why not? Why not?
Submarines are fun. Especially the U-4501.
Here we go.
Good boat.
I'm currently at the U-190.
You should get the U-4501.
U-4501 is coal.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And
Yeah,
stupid.
It ruins people's days.
I gotta save up enough coal for it. I just decided to get the Scharnhorst 43 not too long ago, just due to the fact that last time there was a tier 7 brawl and I had to join a friend of mine. It was kind of sketch trying to play whatever ship I had at that time.
Oh, I've done that. So in a 3v3 brawl, we took 3 Scharnhorst 43s, activated engine boost, and just charged straight in.
As you do, sure. It's very difficult for an enemy to handle overwhelming firepower like that.
Yeah.
Let's see. Shice, you're in the Valpo, right? Okay.
One thing I don't get is how the Fletcher still has the rear turrets that turn all the way around when you could just lift the guns all the way up, like the 22.
It could use for a little bit of a
Scott,
modernization
don't make me
patch.
Wisconsin you.
What?
Nothing.
But yeah, I mean, you know, they did that with the Cleveland, right? They added 360-degree turrets and stuff like that on there, so. Here come the planes, boss, the planes.
Yeah, that's right. Shoot the Hawaii. He doesn't have guns that weigh more than your ship.
Right?
No, he just has 80 of them.
That's right. And all the Dakas.
Oh, planes? What planes?
Yeah, exactly. By 9. Look, guys,
So,
fireworks.
So
Hey, I just heard your ship fart.
World of Warships.
That must have been the Sea Waves going.
Released a YouTube short.
That's a beautiful thing. Being able to experience that in real life. Sea Waves.
Bird.
Oh, yeah, dude. I imagine like 2 A-10 Warthogs strapped to the side of your boat. What the? Freaking amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that basically just Libertad?
Yeah.
Well, I was speaking in reality terms, but yes.
Right. Taz, what were you saying now?
Libertad was totally a real ship.
I'm talking about a ship that I served on in the United States Navy that actually got to experience real life.
You were in the Navy?
Yes, 10 years.
In the Navy. He sailed the 7 seas.
10 years, 4 deployments, lots of ribbons. Lots of
awesome, dude. And thank you for your service, of course.
So, World of Warships released a YouTube short recently on the Hawaii.
Mm-hmm.
And they just, the title was perfect. How many guns?
Yes. Yep, I saw that one.
I almost pulled a Salem.
More ripple firing than ripples and a bag of potato chips.
Hey, you guys in the middle, stop shooting at me. They don't have anything to shoot at. Somebody left.
Oh,
son of a crackhead.
Going behind the island.
Yeah, well,
where's
that's
my
why.
DD? What the fuck are you doing back there?
3 permas on Albert.
Why?
I'm telling you, they had to run away.
That's not the 10 line or the A line. What the?
Bravely bold Sir Robin. Rode forth from Camelot.
I need to separate you two.
Maybe.
FYI, I do hope that people know that I generally am not upset. It's just, I think most people just find my frustrations amusing.
Oh, totally not.
I'm giving him a hard time because I'm trying to figure out why he's back there smelling the flowers instead of helping.
Because he's got random battle.
I got random battle PTSD. Oh, I'm on fire again.
You know, you're just used to playing randoms, yeah. So it's just it's a different experience.
Oh.
There's also just the straight up sound of your voice. It sounds angry.
Who, Emno?
Yeah.
Huh.
Alright, well now they don't have anything to shoot at but you. Have fun.
Oh, here we go.
Oh. Well, some of those torpedoes hit.
Like, out 10 fires on this one ship, and I'm loving it.
Ooh, I got 3 hits.
Yarr!
Nice now.
Nice of you to contribute.
Hey, Raverick, how do you get more steel? One is through the festive certificates, right? Or whatever the like you just get them automatically, the snowflakes. 2 is from your daily missions. You get, what is it, 150 per day that you can convert to doubloons or steel, depending. And then the third way, if you have all the ships in the game, Raverick, you can buy Santa mega containers, and if you get a ship, you get steel if you have all the ships already. Order from the steel mill. There you go, Wolfie.
Oh, Broseph Stalin, stop shooting me.
Broseph Stalin, is that what you just called him?
Yes, Broseph Stalin.
Wow.
That just sounds funny.
The Russian
right now, I'm actually playing Chapayev.
Sputnik, clan battles is a good choice as well, as is ranked. Those are all ways you can get steel in this game. Daily it is because you're a newbie since August 2025. There you go. Yeah, remind me, Raverick, after this game, I can show you how you can cash that stuff in. Ah, we're going full Kill Bill again. I like it.
God. I was so lucky with crypto boxes this year.
I was exceptionally unlucky with them.
I haven't even opened any of mine. Oh, I got the kill. Whoops.
So I bought through birthday doubloons 108 mega crates. I got like 12 golden crates. And from those, and I also bought
time,
an additional 8 crates, so that way I could get the Christmas tokens for, so that way I could get the what's it? The spectral eel destruction effect for my Howden. Since
Melt before my AP.
Since I used last year's COTS camo on it, so it's a ghost ship.
There you go.
Yeah. So I had 116 mega crates.
Bye bye Chicago.
This ship is so stupid.
In
234 reasons to sit back. Shut up.
I got in order Hawaii, Bremen, Aki, and then Aki G.
Aki G, how fun.
And then
down there.
Later on, I bought a couple more doubloon crates, like 2 of them. So basically, I got them for free. I got one was 20 just blue Commander XP bonuses.
Oh, come
the
on,
other one was golden. What? Was a golden crate.
Where are we going?
I took a
so,
look.
That's bad for me not saying. At some point, I would like to play a tier 7 game.
Oh, well, then
That's
say
fine.
that out loud.
That's fine.
I'm saying that for next battle.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Also, let's try not to talk over people. Taz, if you can, try to speed up your story just so that we're not talking over you. Okay.
Yeah. And so I checked. So in the second golden crate, or in the golden crate I got, I checked my my guaranteed drop rate, and then I got Bremen golden. And I'm just like, are you kidding me? Last year I got Jack and all. This year I get everything I want.
Last year I got all 3 golden ships, and this year I did the same too. That's why I was trying to go for too. All right, let's pull her.
Kill that. Good. North is clear.
Yeah, I've had her since she released for sale, so.
Yeah, I got the Hawaii, Duckman. I got the Hawaii out of a gold crate finally, and it was on pity because it was the 10th one.
I got Aki G for the last golden ship, and the next golden container I opened, I got Roma.
Oh, well, look at.
Yeah, I only bought 20 megas plus whatever I could get, and most of the ships I got were not ships that I really wanted.
I'm ashamed to say how much I spent on Christmas containers.
How much did you spend?
A lot.
How much is a lot?
And I bought 20 Ultras for a friend too.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Okay. Sorry, I was trying to mute Discord and I muted both my mic and Discord at the same time. Thank you, guys. You can hear me now, yeah? Raverick, are you here still? Can you hear me? No, I went up to go to the bathroom and then I forgot to unmute myself. I'm trying to, Discord's doing their thing. So let them do their thing. So Raverick, you were asking about how to get steel, right? If you go to Update Navigator and then go to Grand Voyage, you should all do this because, as you can see, this ends in 3 days. You should all be doing this. You need to exchange your tokens for either steel or doubloons. So then you click on exchange and then you choose, what do you prefer? Do you want doubloons or do you want steel? So if you're looking for steel, exchange for steel. If you want doubloons, exchange for doubloons. Okay? It's up to you which of those 2 you value most. Now, that's one way to get steel. Another way to get steel is, as Wolfie mentioned, through the event pass. There is steel automatically. Yes, you can split your different options. That's correct. That's correct. If you do the paid event pass, you can essentially convert doubloons to steel that way, right? There's also clan battles. There's ranked battles. And then, like I said, if you have all the ships in the game already, then opening Santa containers that you have all the ships for already. If you drop a ship instead of a ship, you'll get steel as compensation. Okay, so just keep that in mind. All right, let me put the HUD back up here so we can see chat, and let's go back to.
Oh, apparently I can't see all of them because of.
All right, so I'm playing destroyer or carrier or sub at tier 10. I can play carrier then. Let's do it. I could use some more practice. So you guys are gonna need to carry me then.
All right.
Everybody stay out of the armory. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. And how many battles in a ship for the win rates be meaningful? That's a very loaded question, Russ, but I'd say about 50 to 100 before you really start focusing on win rate. Because when you're first learning the ship, especially if you don't have all the stuff for it, it takes a while. 6 or 7K in a ship? Specific ship?
Have fun, Zath. Most of them are gonna have the FAA.
Yeah, I noticed that. This is great.
Crazy. Zath, you and I are within 20 games of each other total played.
In randoms?
Who?
And, yeah, in all overall.
That's
So,
crazy.
On the same side again.
Scheist, since you are a veteran, does that mean that you have DD 214?
It's a matter of fact, I do.
Good.
Yeah.
You should.
It's a legendary boat.
You have 70% in Eagle with 134 battles. That surprised you. Well, good. I mean, then you're doing well for that.
I
one,
cannot
Russ.
get her.
Stop blowing holes in my ship.
Who?
The
I want to go.
enemies.
I want to go this way.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna go this way.
I figured Scott was shooting at you again.
No. I'm playing operations solo.
Oh, okay.
We could switch to operations and get 2 more div slots if people want that.
Yeah, we could do that. That would be fun. Operations high tier.
Scott, you are testing me, my man.
Hey, Zath, what boat do you think you have the most games played in, or do you know the?
Arkansas Beta, probably.
Let's take a look.
Or Turpits.
Let's take a look.
Launch planes.
Win rate is to stroke your eagle and pick up all the women.
Oh, by the way, I got this thing like last year when they were giving out the free tier 10. So I'm not very versed with this thing.
The Golden Lou.
Yeah.
Oh, hopefully you have the module in it that allows you to get
an extra airstrike.
Yep. And then you have the patience to let it actually load before you dump them, because then it's a beautiful thing.
I have only 2 at the moment. I can't figure out how to get the 3rd that I've seen people get.
The module.
3rd is research
Unique
bureau.
upgrade.
Yeah, research bureau.
Okay.
You have to reset a tech tree line, but you need, I think,
Several.
at least 3 tier 10s, right?
You need 5.
Or 5
tier
yeah.
10s.
To unlock the
It doesn't
research
have to
bureau,
be
yeah.
tech tree tier 10s though. It could be premium
No,
too.
it actually has to.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm getting there. I think I have maybe.
I don't have 5 tech tree tier 10s, but I was able to reset.
Radar.
That's true, Wolfie. They
I
care
got
more
the
about your wallet
research
thickness than your win rate.
bureau before I had 5 tech tree tier 10s, but that's because I bought into the Anchorage.
Yeah. I was able to research before I had the.
Oh, boom. That looks like a good drop, man.
Colorado.
Oh, look, the second radar. That's
Here we go,
Rocket
eating out some
torpedoes.
jets.
Baltimore, and then the Cleveland.
Why can I not get a flood? In some cases, guys care about a woman's thickness. That is true,
I
Banjax.
didn't got flood either.
That your most played ship is a Belfast at 493 games, and you've got an 81% win rate in the boat.
Sea Bear definitely doesn't agree with you on that.
I think
that was probably that stupid event that I played that was Sea Bear constantly. And Puddin. Puddin was in Destroyer. Mayhem spotting.
Yeah, I think I saw someone play triple Belfast div. It was a tier 7 too.
That's total troll when we've done it.
we used to yell at Puddin when he would smoke himself up, because then he'd prevent himself and us from being, from spotting. So we couldn't shoot anything. We'd be like, Puddin, get out there and spot for us, damn it.
Pretty much.
Yes, Liquidator is the 1-point skill for torpedo flood chance. Yes. What's up, Okako? Happy Sunday, dude.
Rocket torpedoes. And dead.
This is also true, Banjext. Let's do a pre-drop here, because I've got a lot of things to hit now that are balled up. Ew, that looks terrible.
Oh, that's going to be a fun thing. I don't think I'm going to be able to get any bombs
I'm going to just pass on that for right now. The worst match was double Belfast and Atlanta. Our diff had 11 kills. Right? I remember that.
They able to drop none. No, one, never mind.
Hi, Nebraska Bombers. Nah, I just missed it. Oh well.
Ooh, if that Venado didn't have his repair party up, that would have been a pretty good set of fires.
Sweet.
He my beach.
After this ASIM that you're doing, do you mind doing a tier 8 operation?
I don't care. You guys cool with doing that?
We can do tier 8 and 9. Yeah.
How am I doing tier 8?
Why do you want to do a tier 8 operation per chance?
Finding Chapayev.
Well, you can work on your. Hey, there's a flood. Let's go.
I guess what I'm getting at is why an operation? Why not ASIM?
Just simply because the ASIM.
He really wants to do a tier 7 ASIM.
Or tier 7. Oh, wait, Chapayev is a tier 7 or 8?
Chapayev is tier 7. Tier 8.
No, it's an 8.
Okay, then yeah, we could do tier 8 and 9.
You missed the tier 7 part.
Yeah, MNO's looking to do 7. And the reason for an operation is because we can get room for 2 more people in that way, versus what we're doing right now.
Victory is in sight. And luckily with operations, you can do a tier 7, tier 8 operation. But yeah, it's easier than ASIMs because you have set groups of enemies and not just everything shooting at you.
Yeah, you just get less progress for whatchamacallits. For dockyard and whatnot.
Yeah, it does. But I'm done with all my cruiser dockyard stuff. I just need to get about 10 million more potential damage for battleships.
So, okay, here's what I'm not getting now that I'm dead and there's not 50,000 things happening on my screen. Why don't we do a tier 7 and 8 ASIM?
Well, we have 5 people. Operation can hold 7.
And Taz is not one of those people that's in our current group, so we're talking about picking Taz up.
Oh, Taz isn't in our group. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I have misspoke. Why can't we do a tier 7 and 8 operation?
We can.
We can. We absolutely can. I don't mind.
Oh, okay. Because people were people were saying that we could do a tier 8 and 9 operation.
Yeah, I just didn't know if someone wanted to take a tier 7 because.
I mean, it gets my tier 7 game out of the way that I'm
Oh,
gonna do.
that works then. Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah, that's
that's fine.
acceptable.
I was just, you had mentioned it. I was just trying to be considerate and saying, okay, you asked for it, and I'm going to keep that in my target to help you get what you asked for.
I appreciate that. For me, it's more that it's tier 7 than it's an ASIN.
All right, that's fine. So yeah, I'll probably take a carrier.
Basically, I want to get my first game in the lands out because I've not played the ship yet.
Got it.
I kind of want to see what it plays like.
Very fun boat. I really like it.
When the ocean was in testing, I was like, oh, that's going to be an interesting carrier with this jet aircraft.
Stupid rockets.
I'm glad they added it as a research bureau, though.
Is it research bureau?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh hell, I got like 150 research bureau points. I can buy it.
She's the only tier 10 carrier that has jets.
Sad.
Do you guys like how I smoked up the last target so nobody could kill him?
No.
Did you like how I killed it anyways?
No, it lived.
Wow, somehow I came in first. Cool.
I came in second.
I came in first by a mile.
So
Holy
mean.
crap. How did that happen?
Hey, I'm in the middle of the pack.
All right, I switched over to ops, so Taz, message me and we'll get you in.
So you
hey, there you go.
Right?
And if anybody else wants in, we do have another spot. Message me in game. Let's go. Let's have some fun.
Does that mean we're running 7s and 8s, or are we running 7? Because
8s.
7s and 8s.
Sucks when you say we're running 7s and someone has to run 8.
Yeah.
We could run 7s and 8s, so yeah. Change commander. Let me pull Gunther Luchins on her.
You all ready up, and then I'll pick something accordingly.
My favorite tier 7 cruiser happens to be Tokachi.
Now I have to choose.
What is wrong with you?
I pulled that from a tier 7 crate once.
What? Tokachi?
Tokachi.
Yeah.
Disgusting. What a barf.
It's an interesting ship. I actually pulled her last year. It's an interesting ship.
Ooh, so I just completed the thing, and I got 5 containers, and one of them was a golden gift.
Congratulations for completing the thing.
Hey, you're gonna get like 7 red boosters and no boat. Have fun.
Well, I didn't get a boat, but I did get 3,000 steel, which I'll take.
Oh
Yeah,
yes.
no.
You know what? Hey, congrats, man, because I didn't get one of those, and I sure spent a lot of money trying.
Hey, Seamead.
That's actually very helpful for me. That goes a long way towards getting me both Hawaii and Valpo.
Yeah.
So, this game mode, actually, in general, you can only have a 1-tier split. So, if we have one person running 7, then we can run 8 or 7. You can't do 7, 8, and 9.
Isn't that the same with all game modes, though?
Yeah.
Yes. It used to be different.
They did that, I think, in retaliation to something that happened in World of Tanks, where a person would bring a tier 10 and another person bring a tier 1.
I mean, that happened in this game too.
World of Warships.
Happened in this game all the time.
I think that happened before in this also, but I mean, I think the World of Tanks people were the main culprits, me included.
I'm glad that you can't do that.
Nope, this happened all the time in World of Warships as well.
Yeah.
I'm glad you can't do that because my brother did find out and he was like tier 10. He'd try and take me into a tier 10 match when I'm tier 1.
All right, here we go. Everybody out of the armory.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
He does that in War Thunder when he's like top tier. I have like a like low tier vehicle max. He'll try and bring me to the top tier and he says, "It's fun. You'll get something. You know, if I can do it, you can." It's like, I can't.
Mm-hmm.
I can't.
You know the funniest part about the whole entire thing with tier 10s and tier 1s? Back when I was playing World of Tanks before they patched it out on that, I brought a tier 1 with another person who was sailing a tier 10 at the time.
Yeah.
I just drove right past the entire enemy team. They ignored me, and then I went and killed their artillery.
Well, lucky you. I remember one time in Two
like
Brothers.
The artillery was really trying to kill me because, you know, I was a threat to them.
Sure.
Finally, one of their medium tanks broke off from their line, came back and killed me before I could finish them off.
Oh no! I remember in Two Brothers, a map where we had an Eerie at tier 10, and that Eerie went through the channel, came out, got spotted, and nuked immediately. And in all chant, they go, "Welcome to tier 10."
Wow.
Not a bad map.
Yeah.
That is very true. That is very true. See, Mead, you said you have 7. Do you mean you have a tier 7 and you don't have anything higher than 7? Is that what you're saying?
Come on, I want to show yourself. I want to see you.
Show. There we go.
Have fun.
There we go. You have higher than 7. Oh, okay. Well then, yeah, you're good. You can always message me if you want. If you're on the NA server, we'll get you in at some point. No problemo.
Radar.
I haven't played this ship in so long.
Yeah.
What? It's the super tester ship.
Yeah. Alabama Super Test.
I was wondering what the ST stood for.
Yeah. And you have Alabama BL, right?
Yep.
How did he move so quickly and force? I don't understand how to aim in this game.
Skill issue.
Well, yeah, that yes, but that's not helpful.
And I'm not sure if I'm part of it, Taz, but if you were telling a long-winded story and while we were in the middle of battle and we talked over you, my apologies, my friend.
No worries. No worries.
I heard him come back around and say something about that, but I didn't recall it happening. But I just
it wasn't. The only thing I was saying was that I was just radaring.
Cool talk.
Oh wait,
come
I fired
on,
those
seriously?
way too early. Now that I'm thinking. No, I'm just used to freaking the asymmetrics. I just launch those whenever I can.
These boats don't move until they take a hit. And then they start to move.
And they take a hit.
And then they die.
Well, so much for shooting at that one.
Not only do they not move before taking
My
a
shells
hit.
were hanging out, just like getting a look at the clouds, and like, oh well, we're not going to land anytime soon.
Mm-hmm.
Don't use AA until they take a hit.
That's true. That's correct.
Oh, fun. My bombs are not going to be effective against the airfield.
Oh yeah, Zeppy has AP bombs.
Yeah. I'll just use my rockets then. I'll try and save them for that.
Ooh, Citadel.
Three seconds till my radar's up.
All right.
Radar.
Yes, there's a code at the end of the recap. That's right, Duckman.
Oh, I died before my torpedoes could even get close.
Rip.
Nah.
Oh, come on. Boo. How we doing? 42C. Nice.
Now we just gotta kill Fuda and then... Oh.
Fuda!
Okay. Oh yeah, because we killed both cruisers and a destroyer.
Yeah.
Guido beat without even knowing.
Mm-hmm. Liberties haven't even left the area yet.
No, they haven't. I'm eating a torpedo.
Nom nom. Enjoy that tuna.
Oh man, if only you had hydro. Which, by the way, Taz, if you're doing operations, you probably want hydro instead of defensive.
Yeah.
That's true, Duckman. Helena is like a mini Hawaii. Helena is a good boat. Very fun tier 7.
Be one more DD hanging out over here yet.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let me go see if I can spot him.
Yeah, there's its torps.
Taz could probably radar him. Yeah, Taz, you could radar and catch him.
There he is.
But yeah, actually, my radar is up.
Yep.
There's one over here because I'm hard spotted.
Oh, he's in my secondary range.
Very unfortunate for it.
Yeah.
Then yep.
I have a feeling that their capital ship's going to be going this way, so I'm going to kind of...
Oh, well, there goes my secondary stuff.
Hmm.
Well, you have Luchins on that thing.
Yes.
You gotta. Why not? Where it's at.
Yeah.
I have to say,
melting them.
All of the
They're melting me.
Out of all of the steel,
I'm very popular right now. Holy crap!
Release
Haraguma and Kitakazi with like machine guns.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Famous Potatoes, how's it going?
I feel Bremen is the best one. But that's also because I've played Bremen more than I've played Hawaii.
I mean, they're both good ships. Bremen is a little bit easier if you like to play kiting away things. You having a good weekend, Famous Potatoes?
He's turning to go down the 3 line.
Every time I shoot,
maybe I'll actually be able to hit something.
Every time I shoot, these stupid cruisers in the middle appear. That's annoying as all F.
I've seen Koya, the Otago go like here and then down this way.
Yeah.
Like it goes around that island, and I'm like, why would you do that?
Oh. I touched him.
Yes, and I got the finish.
That up. I hit him really hard.
I was waiting for them to come out of the smoke, and then they never did, so I said, screw it. Shot at the Shimanto, and then boom, all of a sudden they're out of the smoke. Hey, Mark Pork.
Otago. Shoot the Otago.
Otago.
Oh, hey, Mark Pork. How you doing, man?
No citadels. Wow. Thanks, game.
He going as fast as I thought he was.
I hate operations so goddamn much.
Oh, you died, I know. That's unfortunate for you.
The ship is on fire. Torpedoes to starboard.
Well, look on the bright side. Win rate down, PR up.
Mm-hmm. What are you... What? Pimp bot?
Oh, I just went underneath your ship.
Yeah, well, that's what you can do in a sub.
Yeah. Hey, you can also surface inside of people's ships if you surface underneath them.
Oh, who turned the lights on?
Not me.
Julie?
I probably should have only fired like 1 or 2 torps at that.
Good night, Shimanto.
The planes, lots of the planes.
Planes, boss the planes.
Man.
I love how, Duckman, you're arguing with the bot that you wanted me to pick. This is great. This is absolute cinema.
We've sunk an enemy destroyer.
God, now I get healing.
The ship is on fire. Torpedoes to starboard.
No. Stay in the heal bubble.
What heal bubble?
I am missing half my ship.
You better go find it.
I've seen all of mine.
Oh my god, Duckman is still fighting with the bot. This is great. Duckman is trying to win an E-fight with an AI.
Doing the Emperor's work.
Mm-hmm.
I need to not focus on that because
if you say so.
Existentialism is like
no.
one thing that can get me like borderline suicidally depressed.
Good damn, Mr. President.
Thank you.
Wait, when did I get patrol bombers?
We've always had them. They added them to operations a while back.
When subs came to operations.
They add them. So
Yep.
They used to be where you could have 3 random submarines in the operations, but they changed it where only 1.
Yeah. And it was specifically to allow submarines to attack surface targets.
Yeah. And you can also shotgun too. There's no 3-kilometer penalty.
That's right. Speaking of which, we haven't seen Gabe in a while. Gabe used to love doing that in operations. Take his I-56 and just wreck things. This is the best song from Kill Bill?
He's enjoying the summer, okay? Let him.
The last time we saw him, he said he was getting into a different game. So, I don't know.
And just dealing with stuff.
The lights are indeed yellow, but you can't see them, unfortunately. Sorry. What are they doing? I think I need to reset my lights. I'll be right back.
We cleared so many shit. Wow. One more shot. Drop the bombs. There you go.
GG.
If anybody's sitting out that wants to get in, you can jump in my spot. I need to take my dogs out and do a few things for a minute.
So need to go take care of my...
Got bad weather coming in here pretty soon.
Nothing.
Wait, what?
I got bad weather coming, so I'm going to take my dogs out and get them taken care of before the weather gets here.
Yeah. You want to come back after your dog walking?
I'll be back. Yeah, I'll be back.
All right.
Yeah, and I gotta take care of my pulled pork that I've been cooking since like 1 a.m. last night.
Okay, that means we can switch back to asymmetrics.
That's what I was just going to say. Yeah, we'll go back to ASIMs then. Because it's basically faster battles and more XP grinding. unless other people want to join. Is North Carolina good, or is it bad because you've been using it? So tell me. It's good if you know how to aim and position. It's bad if you suck at aim and suck at positioning. She's got really good concealment and really good aim for her class.
Now I wonder, how many shells did I fire in that thing?
She's a fun boat, no doubt. All right, you guys pick up your boats.
One of the battleships.
I don't care. Pick what you want.
I fired 1,700 shells in Graf Zeppelin.
Sounds about right, actually, considering where you were and everything.
Yeah, well, I built her for secondary build, too.
Oh, God.
It worked out quite well.
You can, absolutely. Cambridge. Ah, all right, Scott, what are you going to take?
Let's see what I want to take. Recall.
Okay. Are you guys okay if I did carrier then?
You're fine.
Sure. Go right ahead.
All right. I just could use some practice. So I did ocean. I'm going to practice on Malta next.
Malta,
all right, everybody out of the armory. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Let's do it.
To be fair, I did the same thing with Shinano, and it works great against destroyers trying to bomb.
Oh, Shinano secondary is great. Yeah, absolutely. And the nice thing about Shinano is you've got the ability to smoke yourself too.
Yeah.
So that comes in very handy.
That's actually the reason why I decided to go down the second aircraft carrier line for America now.
Yeah. Oh, Essex line is great. Best line in the game. Best tech tree line in the game for carriers.
Yeah, I built Shinano and Graf Zeppelin into a meme build secondaries, and people are like, why would you do that? Well...
Sorry, I flatly refuse to play carriers.
It's fine.
But yeah, listen now. Baylor, thanks for the follow. Welcome on in. Happy Sunday to you. How have you been?
I think my only major contribution medal was actually in Graf Zeppelin. That was the first time I got it in operations.
Ah, here we go. I'm so excited. I'm excited Sanctus is here. Sanctus, the guy who coined Zath Nation, which I still use to this day, is here now in chat. Thank you for the cheer, my friend. Set it on the Fiji. Let's go. I ran into Sanctus in a battle. In a random battle. And he's like, it's Zath. I'm like, yeah, I've been messaging you. He didn't notice.
That's fun.
Oh my god. Steering us through the waters of 2025 with 300 bits. Your cheers are the wind in our sails. Here's to a year of victory and camaraderie in Zath's fleet. Hell yeah, brother. I'm glad you're still biking and everything, Sanctus. And I'm glad you're able to come in and say hello.
That's one thing I need to do with my carriers when I play them, is use the squadron speed boost. I rarely use that. I don't know why.
Ooh, 9 hits. Let's go. You were brawling hard in that game. Yeah, in your gearing. You were focused on not dying until you did. Yep, I saw it. You were on the other side of the map. I tried to get over by you, but I had to go through the middle to do it. Didn't work out so well for me. That's okay. I was in a test ship. I don't care.
What test ship were you using?
I don't remember which one. It was one of the new Pan-European.
Oh, yeah. I can be one, but I can't even play them.
Yep. One of the beauties of being a super tester.
Yeah, I'd like to be one, but I need to get, I think 2,000 battles you need for randoms in order to become one.
There is a certain number of battles needed, yes.
Yeah, I think someone, because I asked someone about it, and they said there's 2,000 that you needed.
Yeah, I think you're about right. I'm one of the coordinators in the Super Test program. I'm very involved in it. Hey, Fiji! Suck on some AP bombs, biatch. Yeah! Take it! Yeah. Let's go.
Probably not gonna get a torpedo. If I do, I'll be surprised.
Yeah, I forgot to pre-drop, unfortunately, Duckman. And then I saw them all take flak and start dying, so that was bad.
Feeling that there's gonna be torpedoes. There they are.
What, are you on the enemy team?
Asymmetrics, or not asymmetrics,
Chaser!
operations, it screwed up one of my mods.
Oh no. Oh, I got two. I'm gonna get two.
What's the deal with